Alrighty. Oh my god, that music is so loud. I can't hear myself think. I'm taking it off. Is this too loud? Should I turn down the music? How is it? Also, I'm on the wrong camera. How are you all doing? God damn it. It's been a week since I've streamed, and apparently I forgot how to stream. Okay, let's get this camera fixed. That's one thing. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Tyler, Ill, Sheldon, Koala, Kevin, Shifty, Snaps. It's nice to see y'all. We're fucking still doing this. I have been a mess. I've been sick, for those who don't know. So I missed a week. God damn it. So we're back, you know? And I died. I missed a week and then I died while I was gone off stream. Soda's not gonna give a shit because you know why? Because I'm fucking died at level 13 again. Apparently people take like 1 second, 2 hours to level to this, so no one's gonna miss that death clip, I swear to God. I'll start making sure I'm live when the, what's it called, happens. When I get to like 30 or something cool. J-Match, thank you so much for 30 months. I appreciate it. Pop in and just say goodnight because Moat plans or streams around my schedule, so I can't be here. That is true. But I appreciate the Prime sub. That's very nice. I really appreciate it. Also, Miz, that's true. I feel like more people probably care if Miz or Estvan die before level 12 than me, though. I think they got bigger fish to fry than my level 13 ass, but that's okay. We're gonna keep grinding. We're not giving up because Sardako thinks I will, and fuck you, Sardako. I'm gonna keep going just to spite you, because that's what you should do. Julia died twice at level 12. Brutal. We're at level 5. Okay, just give me a few minutes. We're on just chatting. Let's just chat. How's everybody been doing? I feel like I've been yes, I have been MIA. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not fuck up my life. I don't know, you freaked out and ran in little circles till you died. Me? Wait, I have a death clip. I should put that. Do I have death clips up? I don't know. I should. I have a death clip somewhere. I am a lot better, so I don't know what was going on. I think that, hey Jay, how's it going? Nice to see you. Good evening. Do you think it would be cool if Twitch enforced a mandatory uniform and all streamers have the same outfit? That would be kind of fun. I think that would be kind of fun, because then people would get off, like, people's backs for just, like, what they're wearing. They're just like, oh, you look at all the cleavage you're wearing, but if we all wear the same outfit, it's like, now what are you gonna complain about? They're just gonna come, like, it's just, like, literally just, like, if we all wear the same thing, it's like, when are you gonna get mad at me for now? You know what I mean? I kinda like it. Big Rick Energy, hey, don't forget us little people while you're doing all these big things. Oh man, I do not feel like I'm doing big things right now, y'all. Y'all, like, sorry, I know I should make this an emote therapy session, but like, do you ever have, like, after the OTK thing where you have this big thing and then you just like crash? And I always am like this. And my friend who was getting a PhD, she was like this too. So I think it's like a human thing. I don't think it happens to everybody, but it definitely happens to me. It happened to my friend who got a PhD. She went through the whole process, and after it's like, now what? You know what I mean? And you just sort of have this like, ugh. And I feel like, you know, the days are getting shorter. And, you know, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a little bit of a rut, which is so silly because the OTK thing just happened. Like, literally, like, in November 1 month ago, but I already feel like it hits hardest right after. Yeah, it's so nice to see you, Big Rick Energy, by the way. I'm still here. I feel like I'm doing pretty regular things, you know, but you're amazing, Big Rick, and yes, I love seeing you as well, and I hope things are well. So great to see you, Jay, by the way. Jay, who's excited to level back up? I'm at level 5. Woo! Everyone's favorite level. 5. Oh, God. Was it a cold? Yeah, so Hi, Blaze, by the way. Yes, that's where I'm from. Hi, life, will be okay. Need that. It is normal, yeah. You died again, I know. And you thought I'd prefer the darker months, so I like the dark-ish months, I think. I don't like this dark. This is crazy. Like, this is, like, unacceptable. The sun rises in LA maybe around, like, 7 or so, maybe 6, but then it sets before 5. It sets around, like, 4:45 p.m., which is crazy. Which means, like, if you go to work and do a 9 to 5, you pretty much have missed all day. So that's too much. I definitely don't like when I'm, like, going out to, like, the club or something, and I'm all, like, dressed up, and I'm just, like, in my heels and just, like, kind of looking kind of skanky, and it's, like, bright daylight outside, and you're just, like, walking by a bunch of families being like, please, the sun needs to set. The sun needs to set. So that I agree with, but yeah, this is too dark, you know? I'm just lightly skanky. But Jay, how have you been? Jay has been integral in my wowing. It was very helpful, and a lot of moral support there, so I appreciate it. Vampire hours, yes, indeed. All right, should we just get into it? I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say other than just complain about things. Yeah, life is great. It's important. Well, you know, it's important. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. Like, I can say something, but I'm lying when I say it. It's just like, I feel like the right thing to say is, like, I'm really thankful for OTK, and I'm love, like, the community boost, and, like, I feel like, which I believe all these things. You know, I feel like I really found my identity, and I feel like I really like being in the WoW server. These are all true, but what I feel right now is I feel very like, oh, like, you did that, like, what's next? Did you peak? Is it all downhill from here? You know? I don't know. My anxiety is getting to me. I think I need to call a doctor. Chillin', living your second character, some level 15 warrior. We could have leveled together. Wait, what if I go really level really fast? Dude, it's just the beginning. I appreciate it, Shifty. Brother, your anxiety isn't real right now. Why is your anxiety? You don't have to tell me. This isn't like a group therapy session. Although I used to be in group therapy session, and I really missed it. Cause like when you're like really down and you don't feel like talking, and then everyone else is talking for you, and then you're just like, wow, their life is way worse than mine. Like, it's I really liked group therapy, and then you like just like kind of like see the same people. You kind of like fuck with everybody. It's like, that's fun. I'm not trying to die again. I'm just trying to be fast while also recognizing. I would like to be fast while also recognizing that I need to be careful and smart in my leveling. Thank you so much, Q Money, for a 7-month streak. I appreciate it. And I appreciate being here. We are 2 out of 7 in 5 subs. That means I'll do a terrible roleplay for 45 minutes. That sounds like a long time. You can make that stop in 7 more subs, and that's just what I'm doing. I don't want to do it for 45 minutes either, but that's the goal. It makes you feel heard, yeah. No worries, you might grab some food here and we can just chill anyway. Oh yeah, if you want to chop on voice now, that would be sick. I don't know if you want to. I'm gonna hop on a voice channel pretty soon, because I think like Winky might be joining too. I don't know. Just anxious about the future, similar to you. Hi Q-Money. Yeah, and it's frustrating because it's like, oh my god. I'm gonna complain a little more. I'm sorry. Everyone can leave. We'll get to the WoW in like a second. But like, we're Bombaclat and RP. We are. But yeah, it's like the thing, it's like after something big happens to you, you sort of are supposed to like, I guess, milk it. You know what I mean? You're supposed to lean in harder. Like a lot of people have been like posting more and streaming more. For me, have I even said this on stream yet? I don't know if I have. I need to be applying for jobs because my position will be won't exist in a few months. I don't know how to, I don't know if I've actually announced this, but yeah, I like literally a year after I found a job, I have to be like applying, and I knew the writing was on the wall for the OTK competition. I knew that I was supposed to be applying back then, but I didn't. I didn't because I had to choose. I'm like, do I have to like do this whole career grind thing again, which is what I did last year this time, and it was like awful, or do I like have this opportunity to go to like OTK Top Streamer, to go to Austin, like this is awesome, like I want to give it my all, and so I chose OTK. I chose like the competition, which is cool, but now it looks like I'm like slacking off, which I am. But it's like I now have to, because I took that time for that, I now have to take my time for my career, because if I don't get a job here, this is like kind of heavy, I have to leave the country and I have to go back to Canada. So this has been something that's sort of honestly been over my head during the competition that I didn't really talk about. But yeah, that's sort of what's in my boat right now, is I have to green card, yeah. I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking of just doing green card marriage. It's honestly been so many years of me just like jumping from work visa to work visa. It's so fucking stressful. Like, I feel for anybody trying to get into any country. You're a citizen, just saying. I'll put you on the list. There is a list of people who are offering. It's the sort of thing where it's like, it takes a lot of money, and like, you really do have to just seem like you're in a relationship. Like, it's crazy. Like, a lot of people have offered. I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, the process is insane. Yeah. Like, it's not like you can just write a name down. They like interview you. You have to be in person. It's like a whole thing. Yeah. But sorry to bring down the vibes, but the vibes are kind of down right now. Hi, L dying again. Yeah, L. How are you doing, average gamers? So that's why I hope you understand. We met in Durotar. A beautiful story. But yeah, like, I know I've been slacking on stream. I am, for the next few months, going to be slacking a little bit because I don't get to stay in LA and do what I love if I don't. I have to take the time to find a job here. I have to take the time to secure my visa, because otherwise I don't get to do all the cool stream things and like do all the cool activities and hang out with everybody. So it's not because I don't really want to stream. It's not because I don't want to do like I would rather be doing some like crazy stupid horror project right now instead of just worrying about this, but that's what I'm doing. So there you go. That's a life update. Sorry, it's kind of a downer. I have been doing very well mentally this year, which is why it's like I don't want to like worry anybody, because like I was very depressed up until like January of this year, and this year I've been doing actually like, it's been one of my best mental health years of my life. Like, I really truly think that. So I am down right now. I'm talking about I may or may not have a job in the next few months, average gamer. So I have to. So I'm a little not thrilled about things, but I did it. I've done it multiple times before. I'll do it again. It's just like, and yeah, like I feel like this year mental health wise has been like one of the best years of my life. Like I've found a lot of meaning. I've found a lot of like relationships with people that really like I care about. I've done really cool things. I've met cool people. I got all these, like, I feel like I really truly won the lottery this year, like again and again. Like this year has been amazing. And so yeah, just that it's like, you know, just a little bit of a downtime is like, I think understandable. What was it? Slew Music, shout out Slew Music, said something really, really cute. He said that, what was it? Like a tree with blossoms can't blossom all year because it's just not possible. So I'm imagining myself as a adorable little cherry blossom tree, and right now I'm kind of scraggly, but that's okay because you have to be scraggly to be able to bloom again later. So yeah, but yeah, I am like genuinely, life comes in waves. I am genuinely doing very well. That's why I'm like, I really want to repeat that. Like I mentally am not a great place now, but I have been so, it's because I've been on a high for so long that it just like feels not great, but I do really feel confident I can snap back. It's just we're in a little bit of a hibernation mode right now. But yeah, I don't know if you want to hear that. I think that's just for me. You don't need to hear this shit. This is just, I just feel like my therapy sessions are cut short because my insurance only covers so many, so that's what we're doing. All right, let's play some WoW. Let's play some motherfucking WoW, bitches. All right, where are we going? We launching this. It's been my year for streaming, exactly, and I need to remember that. People are so dumb. Can we just put it out there? Like, we don't mean to be dumb, but can you please load? Unable to connect. People are so dumb. Apparently, when people rate how their week went, people, if someone had a good Friday, like a very high-ranking Friday and like a terrible first half of the week, they'll rank it higher than if someone had like a great first half of the week and then like a terrible second half. Like, we're so dumb. Like, we have really bad memories. So I really need to like think about the fact that it's like, this has been my year, like in terms of streaming. Like, this has been one of the best year of my streaming career, and it's just like, I just need to like remember that, you know. Everyone needs to, for everybody here, just know that like you've accomplished stuff. Like, it doesn't matter if time has passed, you've still accomplished it, you know what I mean? No one can take that away from you. Even Nodders, you over the boat. Fango, it's great to see you. Even Lance Armstrong, they took away his like Tour de France's. They can't really take away his Tour de France's, okay? Come on. Like, he did really good, and they literally did take them away from him, but like, Lance Armstrong's always gonna be Lance Armstrong, you know what I mean? So if y'all have accomplished something, I don't condone roids, but if y'all have accomplished something and time has passed, you're like, oh, well, I haven't done anything recently, fuck that, okay? Like, and I'm bad at this, but like, you really need to be like, you've done that, like, that is, no one can take that away from you. Not even the Tour de France board. Oh, man. You're trying to remember that? Yeah. It's so hard. Our brains are like programmed to like find the next thing. I think it's like survival or something. They took away something else too. The Tour de France board didn't take away one of Lance Armstrong's balls. Yeah, and he did it with one ball. I'm sorry. One ball, take all the roids you want. I'm very pro Lance Armstrong. Fuck that, man. Everyone was on roids. Sorry, this is like a weird hill to die on. All right, let's play WoW. Let's play WoW. All right, let's go to this stream. Wow, this is my favorite place. The troll place. The place where you start as a troll. Oh, also, I need to reapply because I'm not even in the fucking guild right now. One ball, take all the roids you want. That's a fair trade. I don't take that back. All right. But yes, next year is the year of the Fang for sure. Fangdom is amazing. I have known Fangdom for what, years now? So many years, and is an amazing person. I am going to go into the leveling 7. I'm leveling 7, that's where I am right now. Bro logged out for too long. Follow age. Oh, it's so loud. I can't hear shit. I can't even hear myself think. Almost 4. Damn. That's like half a decade. That's like our entire lives. All right, Jay, I'm in leveling 7 if you want to hang out on chat. Oh, I have to write my... I died. All right, where's my in-game thing? Dead. Moat. New. Moat. User. Moat simulator. Okay. I think... yeah, I'm not part of the guild yet, so... Alright, we just starting this over again. I don't want to do the pick right away, because I don't believe in that when I'm this low. I don't believe the cave. I'm not doing the cave this early. Travel towards Young Bane Show. No, I don't want to do that either. I'm skipping that. Grind to level 6. Alright, fine. Chillin', gonna be driving. Sick. Okay, Ill, by the way, I'm going to stay and just chatting for the next like 15 minutes, and then I'll move on to WoW. Pirate Software was saying you get plenty of chances. Yeah. And it goes in waves for sure. Unfortunately, you can't do too much cool IRL shit when you're actively trying to get employed, so. But WoW is sick. Nothing's better than WoW. Kill them boars. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Boo-doo-doo. But yeah, Fang, I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna do an Austin trip sometime in 2025.
You the bard's favor, but not mine.
I was so confused by that. I was like, is that the fucking game?
Yes. It's totally just the game. I'm a figment of your imagination.
Oh my goodness. How are you doing? Jay the Bard, everybody.
I am no bard. I am merely a construct within the confounds of your mind.
That's very confusing and upsetting. Okay, I'm turning off the music. I can't hear. There's too many things going on. How do people concentrate with the game noise and people and music? Am I just like not? Is my brain just not as good as other people's brains?
You just gotta be playing WoW for like years of playing it, so I can balance that out. Yeah.
I'm doing this thing. I'm putting you in the title. Anyone who's here until they leave, they're going in the title, so that you're there. You know, you're
Sweet.
stuck. You're there. It's Jay the Bard, right? I didn't get it wrong. Yeah. How are you doing, Jay? Guess who died again? It's me. Spoiler.
I'm all right. We had a very interesting meeting today with the Tauren, but oof.
Is there any TTT?
Just people upset over like how loot was dispensed, and it's just kind of like it's all stupid to me, and people just arguing over like things that don't really matter and stuff like that.
Honestly, though, arguing over things that don't matter is one of the most cathartic things for me when I'm just like going through a lot of my life and I like log on and people are like freaking out about like one channel in the Discord. It honestly is just like so soothing to like concentrate on that and not like my life failing IRL.
Oh, come on, don't say that.
Not failing, but you know what I mean? When you're like panicking and it's just like, oh my God, these are like fake problems. Everybody's so like, let's pretend, and it's like fun.
I mean, I don't have a problem saying, because I will say it bluntly to the people who I say that who are like complaining about stuff. There are people who are not who don't really get a grasp of what content like majority of people want to see is.
Yeah.
What's entertaining content, because they're so used to like the content that's only within like their pool.
Thank you, Zeus, for the follow.
So they don't get it.
Yeah, it's just like everybody wants to watch hardcore, intense quality gameplay at all times. That's totally what the majority of the population wants at any time, right?
Well, it goes like this, right? So like, I can recognize this and I can accept this. Like, I know for me, right? I am a niche type of content creator. Like, I am happy with people who want to come by my channel that are into like RPG games, Dungeons and Dragons, especially horror. I love horror for days and stuff like that. I am fine with having a certain niche genre as a creator, right? From a creator perspective. Obviously, those are not like niche like subjects, but I'm saying that's what I'm fine with, right?
Right.
But the thing that people seem to get is like, well, I don't think that, you know, people arguing and bickering over something that is fun content. It's like, well, no, you can make it in fun content. In fact, loud is funny, unfortunately, for the majority of Twitch. You know?
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
A lot of people seem to, a lot of viewers, unfortunately, seem to be like, oh, this person's louder. This must be the funny one. I don't understand why, but since the beginning of time, like, this isn't just like, this is like the viewership, and there are a lot of people who don't agree with that, but there are large swaths of people who really do believe that that's what being funny is, like, as viewers, not just like streamers, you know?
And the harsh reality, and it's like not a way to like knock on anybody, right? It's just something that people seem to like lose, like an understanding is like when you're in your own like streamer bubble for so long and you don't like it, you're like, for example, like I don't do drama content. Like I don't talk about drama on my channel at all because I don't feel the need to do that.
Yeah.
Like, could I do it? Yeah, totally. Have I vented about certain things? Yeah, to a point, but I don't like go after anybody that's like, because I don't have an issue with anybody, genuinely, right?
Yeah.
But like,
and if you do drama content, like you're gonna end up as part of it. Oh, OnlyFangs! I'm part of OnlyFangs. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't actually make it until now. So embarrassing.
What do you mean? You got it in during this.
No, I died again. So they had to re-let me in. It's so embarrassing. Wagwan moat. Wagwan. Oh wait, shit. I didn't do guild.
Some people who like have like within their communities, right? And obviously, you know, I don't like to drag like viewership into it, but like when you have a set amount of viewers and you're not going like, you know, what is considered like into the larger spectrum of it.
Yeah.
Like you're only gonna have like whatever your community is like. Like I have a very like wholesome like community for the most point that's into like the RPG stuff, you know, and they laugh whenever there's like little tiptoes of like lewdish content or joke or humor or whatever. But my community is like pretty much awesome. But I'm not like a fool. They know that I like know when to like switch up my things up for the sake of like content overall, right?
Right.
Whereas other people who are arguing, they're like, well, I don't, my community.
Everything be Irimon.
Well, my community.
Yeah, it isn't the Twitch money, right?
When we do this.
I know,
like,
code.
Okay, that's
embarrassing.
Your community. That's not the majority of what Twitch is, though. Like, you can't sit there and say, like I know for a fact that this is content because this is what my community is telling me. It's like, it does not matter.
Yeah.
If you're like sitting there like at, 15 to 25 and like 5 people are telling you that doesn't really encompass like a liquid amount. If you had like 500 and maybe like the majority of that chat is sounding like, yeah, this is like boring, like snore, snooze, z, then you have an idea that's okay, yeah, maybe this content's boring.
Yeah.
You know? But like, and then the other thing is like people are not able to, not that anyone should have to worry about it, but people cannot be ready for like the amount of viewers from Tyler 1.
Oh, it would be crushing to have those amount of views. Like I think about Catchy all the time, which is I think about like the fact that she just like went from like not being on the internet to the amount of numbers she has. I don't understand. I feel like that needs to be studied as what that does to a human psyche, because I don't think we can't. I don't think like Tyler 1 can handle that viewership, but like going from like not having that general rise, I feel like it's super damaging. Jay, you're not boring. Jay says he's boring. Other Jay.
No, J2 is fucking chill.
Yeah.
I've seen every time that dude's in Discord, he's probably one of the most chill people in the whole fucking guild, I think.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think he has to worry about being boring, because there's a whole difference between being like chill and what's like boring. I think you're one of the chill dudes, dude. Boring is quite literally somebody who's like never, like, I consider people who are boring or the kind of people that complain, no one's in my chat, because they don't fucking talk for like almost 2 hours.
Yeah. I don't know if those people are boring as much as just like, I don't know, toxic. There's so many people who get just like mad about their viewership, and it's like, I get it. Like a lot of it is luck. Absolutely. But just like,
on that.
But like a lot of people just like will get mad at other people for like their viewership being down, and it's just like, that's not what we're doing, you know? Like you know, you can be annoyed that like the meta is like a certain way, or like the, you know, the Twitch like its visibility is a certain way, but to just be like, oh, so and so's doing this, so now I can't prosper, is like, I think that's crazy. It's just like, to me, it's just like my brain just kind of like says get good.
It's high schooler mentality.
Yeah, it's like, maybe get good, you know, like maybe it's not their fault, right?
So, I got tea for you. I got tea for you.
Okay, one second. I'm doing some chat. I appreciate it. Hi, Lita. How did I die last time? I died in the fucking undead thing with like the thing it said you needed 2 people. And then I leveled up. I teamed up with a random and we both died instantly. It was so dumb. I was like, it didn't look hard, but it had a big red spot. Always avoid the red spots. I'm dumb as shit. Hello, Lena. Sorry, I'm explaining why I died last time. Very embarrassing.
It's all right. So, the tea, this is some fun tea.
I love tea.
Talking about people who are complaining about like viewership and stuff like that. I'm not gonna give names, but there's this VTuber that is probably the most, in my personal opinion, is like one of the most despicable people I've ever seen on Twitch. They're not partnered or anything like that, but they are the kind of person that does not appreciate the viewership they get. Like, there's a lot of people out there who.
So they're pretty big.
No, they're not big. They're not big in any way, shape, or form at all.
But they still do have like a loyal like viewership and stuff.
They have like a loyal following, because like the thing with like the thing about VTubers is like it's easier to grow on on social media platforms, because if you're teasing your model or you're showcasing your art, people will might like your art, how your design looks, and they'll follow you on there.
Yeah.
Like for the most part. At least
yeah, like everyone likes seeing like fun. It's like, oh, this VTuber's a shark. That's fun. You know, I like that.
Yeah, or whatever, right? So like that's a concept. So you might get follows just from retweeting stuff out, or people are like, they'll be like, hey, I'll reveal my model, if this happens, blah blah blah, right?
Right.
So that's like one of the things. So this dude, he is a professional e-beggar.
Oh, I love those people.
Yeah, he's a professional e-beggar. He's always
so
posting,
true, Shifty.
So he's like, I don't have enough viewers. I never grow. It's like, bro, you are doing better than like a high percentage of Twitch. He complains about like having like 30 viewers. He thinks having 30 viewers makes him like terrible.
I don't think people understand, like, when you look up the stats, like, it's crazy how few people are even, like, have remotely, like, if you are getting, like, 15 average consistently, you are in, like, the top part. Like, if people are consistent, people don't understand that it's, like...
Imagine having double that.
It's very difficult to get to a certain point, and it's, like, it's actually very, very impressive to... even get to you're already ahead like most people. I think if you look at the stats, people would be astounded by how many people like are not able to make a minimum wage, or are not even making like having anyone watch them,
Yeah. So like the dude complains about it all the time. He will also complain about like seeing other people doing better than him. He's like, oh, I see people who just started VTubing.
I love Iron Mouse.
They're doing this, and people tell him all the time like, hey man,
passion and greed, exactly.
You shouldn't try to make this as a job. And he's like, I can't get a job. Where I live, they're not hiring.
Oh, there's no jobs?
He lives in our state.
Work at McDonald's. Like, it's literally like, I hate when people say that. It's just like, it's not that there are no jobs. It's just there's no jobs that you want. Like, let's be honest. There's no jobs that you feel worthy enough.
Agree with you.
Do you watch like Caleb Hammer?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, you would love him. He's like the Gordon Ramsay of like personal finance. He's like blowing up on YouTube right now, and he just like, he's in Austin, and he just roasts people. They come in and he just like goes through their finances and like tells them like what they need to work on. And there's so many people where it's like, yeah, they'll have a degree and then they'll just be like, oh, well, no one's hiring. I've applied to all these jobs. It's like, why don't you have a waitress job in between? It's like, oh, well, no, like I don't want that kind of job. It's like, what?
Are you ready for the kicker?
Okay, yeah.
So he's complaining about that where he lives. He says there's no jobs hiring. Now, there's another person who got upset because this guy was e-begging. He's been e-begging every year. He always comes up with some new sob story about why he can't afford. Like his first sob story was like 2018 or something like that, where he was like, I'm negative in my bank account, and that's all because my little brother used my credit card to buy like a Nintendo game online through an app, whatever, right? It's like, easy, call your credit card company, get your money back. That's simple. Your brother's account get banned and he'll learn a lesson from it, right?
Yeah.
But that's his first time e-begging, right? And he's a Nintendo guy, so it's kind of like weird that his brother spent this money and he, doesn't, he needs money for it. But again, it's like $80, whatever. It's not that crazy.
Those games get those games can be pretty expensive.
Well, it's like, it's like at the time it's not much, but then the next year after that, he's
exactly,
like,
Shifty.
I need to get money. My mom just surprisingly just left me and my siblings, and we don't have this. Also, I have 4 kittens I need to feed, and I really need money to feed them. Wow.
I hate when people do this. It's like, I have like 4 kids. It's like, why'd you have 4 kids, man?
4 kittens.
I know, but same thing. I'm just like, why'd you choose that? You chose to have 4 kittens, unless like someone like literally died and left them to you. You know what I mean?
Again, I give the benefit of the doubt until there's like crazy evidence, right? So then he's like, oh, I live with my grandma. I can't get a job out here. The dude puts up where he's from. He's from Sonoma.
Okay, that's
Northern.
That's Northern Cali, right?
Yeah. That's also like more wealthier area.
Yeah, that's a really expensive area.
there's literally thousands of jobs hiring, especially in fast food, coffee shops, whatever, right?
Yeah.
All that stuff. And this dude's like, I can't find a job anywhere, dude. So next thing is this. He starts asking for money because he wants to move out because his grandma is, not on his supportive thing of him being a VTuber.
Report him, Coat.
So he asks for like $2,000.
Yep.
He makes the donation. He's getting like $2,000 just to go move into a viewer's house. A viewer's. He was gonna move with a viewer.
That's weird.
Across the country.
That's very
in
parasocial.
Florida. So what happens though? The money he starts getting, he just starts conveniently going into larger streamers' channels and gifting them like 100 subs.
What?
It's like, bro, didn't you just say you need money to like?
So this dude has like
out of this place
like
being
almost a gambling problem at that point then.
Yeah. Well, he's like, aren't you supposed to make? He's like, oh well, don't worry. The money that I used to gift all these subs was money that I had in my own bank account. It's like, well, that doesn't change the fact.
Then you
that
didn't need to eBay then.
Yeah, you didn't need to eBay. And then on top of that, he would have artwork, brand new artwork, and VTuber artwork ain't cheap. Like come out like the same like a couple like weeks after.
So this person's like a fucking liar.
But it gets worse. It gets so much worse.
Excellent.
So I had one interaction with this dude, and it was before I was gonna go to before I was gonna go to Texas for OTK for the first time, right? For like the Loot Goblin shit.
Right.
So I was doing a collab stream with a friend, right? And she invited this guy before I knew anything about him. I only learned about him because of like all people tell me shit, right? And this guy says to me, literally like 3 days before I'm going on a plane. I hadn't been on a plane in literally years. And he's one of those guys that is like super awkward. He can't really find a way to get into the conversation. I feel bad for people like that. I always try to get them into the conversation, right? Like bring them in.
Yeah, that's hard.
What does he do? He just says, well, you better hope that your plane doesn't crash and burn to the ground. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's hard to feel like it's like I feel bad for you, but it's like it feels like you're not even trying, bro. It feels like you're not even right? That's like don't do that 101. Don't do that. That seems pretty straightforward.
I call him out, right? I'm like, why the fuck would you say that? Like, I said, what in the fuck is wrong with you? You would fucking say some stupid shit like that. And he brings up his grandma. And he's like, well, when my grandma she's getting ready to go on flights. She watches marathons of planes crashing. I'm like, your grandmother watches marathons of planes crashing?
Where are these marathons on? Like Live Leak? Where are you finding fucking plane marathons?
Yeah. I was like, is this some new thing on the History Channel that I didn't fucking
What
know
is
about? 'Cause I don't
happening?
think it's a thing on the History Channel, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
He was like, so he got called out. He didn't expect to be called out like that. He was like being weird. Now we're gonna fast forward to the more e-begging. Again,
Jay wants the link.
Oh, what, to the guy?
To all the crashes.
Oh, to all the crashes? Okay. Yeah, when you make your, you want to link to all the crashes? No, apparently it was on TV. It's not like a YouTube thing.
That's
she
so
watches them
wild.
on TV. So anyways, and this stuff is still on Twitter. So the guy who was like telling all of us about this guy, because like I mentioned like this whole thing about like this guy, right?
Yeah.
Is that this part. So unfortunately happens, right? This guy's dad passes away. This is a very unfortunate thing.
Is this the person the plane crashing guy?
Yes, this is the plane crashing e-begging guy, right?
Okay, this is all the same dude.
So his dad passes away. He
Black
legitimately
boxes, yeah.
posts on Twitter and says, well, my dad passed away, but he's still helping me out with the insurance / retirement money that I am getting from him. And he's like, I'm never going to have to worry about bills for a while. Good for you, man. I'm glad to hear that.
I mean, you're through a tragedy, right? Like at least you get that. That's sort of a consolation.
But what does he do? So my dad helps me one last time. I spent a good portion of this money on buying a VTuber model.
What? How much money was this? Like a Cadillac of VTuber models? Like what are you doing?
Just to give you an idea of what VTuber models can cost, right?
They can cost like $1 bazillion. Like you could do unlimited.
I've had one friend, I can tell you right now, one friend I know for sure has spent $24,000 on a VTuber model.
Oh my god. How does it look though?
And it's fucking looks amazing. Hers looks amazing, right?
Yeah.
This guy probably spent about like $5,000, $6,000 on his model.
Okay, but that's still like that's not very much. If someone passes away, insurance money is like way more than. You got a terrible insurance if.
Well, he started.
you got $5,000.
He spent it on the VTuber model, and he spent the other part of it going to TwitchCon.
Okay.
According to him, this is all according to him.
This guy needs to go on Caleb Hammer right now.
Yeah, and then on top of that, he uses it to buy a bunch of other stuff for his VTuber.
Jay just made me accept camel toe in through Automod. Bruh, don't die. Hi, Winky. Well, the gang's all here. Y'all are the only people keeping me sane, IRL or in game. I need you to know, Winky, Jay, like literally, like, I'm the only. You guys are the only people holding my health together. No pressure or anything.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, I'm planning on going down to SoCal. Like.
Yes. We should do it. We should do a collab, or we should just hang out, or we should do both. Fuck it. I don't know.
Yeah, we can do both.
Yeah.
So then a couple weeks go by, mind you, after him saying, like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do.
Sounds good, Winky.
It's supposed to sound like an inspirational post, right? And he's like, yeah, and my goal now is to hit Twitch partner now that I have a VTuber model. That was like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Partner's hard. Partner took me like, what,
that
6
year,
years?
Huh?
Partner took me like 6 years. Partner's hard, you know?
It can be, yeah.
Yeah.
So this dude's like, well, I need money again, guys. It's like, why?
Why?
And then he says, I can't afford my phone bill. Oh, also, my graphics card got screwed up on because he moved back to California. He's like, my graphics card got screwed up, but thankfully my grandma went and bought me a brand new, 4090. I didn't even know she knew about this. I'm like, his grandmother, who has no idea, like, who apparently watches plane crashing marathons on TV, somehow just knew he need a 4090 fucking, graphics card, the exact graphics card model that he needed for his PC that apparently got lost on a fucking plane or whatever. And he's like, I need $1,000 to pay, at least help her pay back some money for bills this month. It's like, so your grandmother made financial decisions that are terrible now? Yeah, he's back to e-begging.
I need this guy to go on Caleb Hammer. I think that would be so interesting because he would probably just get kicked out because he's like clearly full of shit. But like this is just like a wild ride. Like who is it? This is like how do you know this person? Like where do you meet these people?
So I have a lot of friends that are VTubers.
Howdy, Coat.
And if you don't already know, if I haven't told you this already, so I won a contest. Or a competition while you guys were doing OTK Stop Streamer.
Yeah.
There was a VTuber equivalent of that going on while you guys were doing
I think you told me that.
Yeah, it was Iron Mouse. So she takes IRL streamers and gives them an opportunity to become a VTuber.
Did you know several years ago on a very stupid small channel, I was on the Next Top E-Girl and Iron Mouse got eliminated, so I'm apparently I'm a better e-girl than Iron Mouse, according to an obscure streamer competition from like 5 years ago.
Is that your official title is now you're an e-girl?
I think I got 10th best e-girl. That was e-girl's kind of not really a relevant term anymore. I'm still holding on to it, but
you should have that as like your title for your next stream.
10th best e-girl. I do. That is how Chum refers to me. Yeah, Chum refers to me as the 10th. I am.
There's a whole.
I beat Iron Mouse
in the WoW. There's a whole community of like e-girls in the WoW community, right? There's WoW e-girls, right?
I don't know them. Listen, I just got here, man. I don't know. Don't tell me like in WoW everybody dresses up as bunnies and like I don't know, man. I don't have anything to do with what's happening in this community.
Oh, look at Jay Tilo being smooth right there.
You're definitely a babe, respectfully. Jay is a catch too, Like we're getting through this together, Getting through life, just being too cool for school.
Too cool for school.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just live life being weird.
What do I live life being? I don't know. I'm just trying to make it through.
You want to know something funny?
What?
There was this girl I was talking to, right? And like, we stopped talking for a while, and I asked her like, so like, what was your reason you didn't want to talk anymore or something like that? Because you ghosted. Like, she's like, her reasons were this, right? She said, well, you're very social, you're a streamer, got a large friend group, and I don't know, you're kind of like Ted Bundy. And I was like,
You
what
told
the
me this already.
I did tell you this? Did I tell you the
Yes.
follow-up with this? The follow-up story?
I don't know.
I probably didn't tell you the follow-up. So I recently met with her
What? Shit,
like a year later, I ran into her, right? And I said, you know, you say some weird shit. Maybe that's the reason why, you know, some guys are intimidated by you. It's like, what did I say to you? I said, you said that I was like Ted Bundy, and that's why you ghosted me. No. I didn't mean like that. I meant that you're a ladies' man. I'm like, a ladies' man? Like, that's what you get at? Okay, well, that
She
is
really
a
missed.
factual...
She really missed the main plot
yeah.
with the Ted Bundy thing.
I'm like, while she has the facts right about Ted Bundy, that he was considered a ladies' man because of the way he was and everything that time period, that's not the first
That's
thing
even
that comes
worse.
to mind.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm like, that doesn't make sense for me to. What? Okay, first
That's
off,
just being like, wow, you
Why?
remind me of Hitler. Like, why? It's like, cause you're like, you really care about your painting. I'm like, that's not what people think when they think that person. You could name just anyone else, right? Absolutely not. Stop that.
you know what, Mo? You remind me of Ronald Reagan because you really want to tear down this wall.
Yeah. That was a big thing that he did though. So this girl has a thing for Ted Bundy?
Maybe?
Because you're a great public speaker. Yeah, you remind me of Mao because of your ability to command a room. It's like, what? Stop. Name someone else. Stop that.
Well, I mean, I guess I could have been called worse as a great, because you see, I'm a great public speaker. Are you saying I'm a great public speaker?
Oh, no, I'm just using an example of other horrible things to call yourself.
Okay.
I'm just running away from this person.
That would be terrible. Like, man, you're a great public speaker, man. You're just like Hitler. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Let's take a great leap forward from Mao.
I would have been like, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, exactly. I remember when we talked about this we talked about this like off stream, and I said that there was this guy who I thought was attractive at my school, and he always wore like trench coats and shit. Like it was very like 80s coded, like, and I told him
no, 80s are Matrix.
Yeah, exactly. And I told him that he reminded me, like he dressed like Christian Slater from Heathers. And so then he was like, are you saying that I look like a school shooter? And I'm like, no, I guess I'm telling you, you look like a school bomber based on the plot of Heathers. Which he didn't think was much better, but I don't know. Christian Slater from Heathers could get it, okay? Like, I don't think that's an insult, but he was not happy with that. You think I look like a school shooter?
You know what? I don't know why. This part of me is like envisioning you in that atmosphere. You just be like, well, I said you look like. Well, I'm not calling you a school shooter. I'm saying you look like this because I think you're the bomb. Some fucking.
That's good. Yeah, no, I think he was seeing someone at the time, but yeah, I always had he had a Devo tattoo on his arm, like the hat, like the red. He was nowhere near the age where he should be this into 80s, but for some reason he was, I appreciate the commitment, Very, very 80s coded human being. Quest complete.
I could see you being such a cheesy person with humor, like behind closed doors, I think, but maybe on stream too.
Just my riz would just be puns. That tracks.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh my goodness.
Then again, I'm like the most dense person. I apparently never know when I'm being hit on. I am so dense. I'm like anime protagonist levels of dense.
Apparently there's like a large percentage, I forget what's bigger, men or women, but apparently if you look up a percentage of people like knowing whether or not they're being hit on, it's like an astounding amount of people are like fucking terrible. Like there's like, and I'm not one of those people, like I know immediately. It's like, it's to me, it's very rare for me to like not know, but it's so to me, it's like looking up the stats, it's astounding. Like so many people have no idea. Like women too. I have women friends who are the same way. I think there's something in the brain, man. Like maybe there's something that like disconnected there, but a huge population, like, and that blows my mind. Like I can tell from like across the street if someone's coming over. I'm like, oh god, let's avoid this person.
I got a funny story for you then. So after my last actual relationship.
Maybe that's me, trendsetter. Maybe that's me.
Flings or whatever. After that, right? So I just focused on myself. So this one girl that I was talking to, I met her actually in the most random way possible. I met her on Twitch.
I mean, that happens a lot,
And,
I feel.
She was playing World of Warcraft, and she came on to me. I had no idea, right? I thought she was just being super friendly because she had a bunch of guys in the stream. Like my mindset is like just automatically assume every person is platonic, and you're never gonna have a problem.
I wish more people would do that, you know?
I think that's the best.
Like,
bet.
I have a hunch, but then I'll just, like, not say anything unless I either reciprocate or it's getting weird, you know? Like, I have a hunch, but I'm just gonna, like, move forward, like, platonically in most situations, because I'm just like, we just don't need to make this a thing.
So after a while, she was like, oh, you know, like, you're a musician? Because I had a different username back then. My name was still tied to a musical, like, username. And she's like,
I can't get up this fucking hill. Am I stupid?
Get on the rock right there. Jump on the rock part right there.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, you got it.
Hi, 69.
Okay. So, anyways, she's like, oh, are you a musician? I was like, yeah, I play guitar. And she's like, oh, what do you play? I'm like, I can play whatever you want to play. So I play a song. She's like, oh, you sound like this very specific singer. Maybe you heard of him, maybe you haven't. When I say maybe you've heard of him, I say maybe you because, you know.
Why am I fucking stupid?
Have you heard of Voltaire?
Isn't that like a writer or something?
Sorry, Aurelio Voltaire, should be specific.
No, I don't.
Okay, so Aurelio Voltaire is like the gothic version of Elvis Presley.
Oh, that's cool.
Not the philosopher.
Oh, the philosopher. That's what I was thinking about. Not the writer, the philosopher. Yeah.
So for people that have ever watched the show, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, he's got a very popular song that was in that show. It goes, brains, brains, I don't mind. I'll eat the brains till the zombified. That's the song he's famous for on that thing. But he's done like a lot of stuff, you know, within that community, right? So ironically, at the time, there was a horror convention. I want to clarify, a horror convention going on.
Hi, Jinsu.
That I was going to, that he was going to be at, okay?
Right.
He was a guest there.
Honestly, if you were going to a horror convention, like, I wouldn't judge, man. Like, I'm pro that.
Well, you know, I'm just so shy about my career choice. She's like, oh, you sound like the singer I like. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm actually going to see that guy, like in a show at a convention. So it's like, you know, October.
Run away.
And she's at a party, a Halloween party, and she drunk messages me. And she's like, Jay, I want you to know something. And I was like, what? I think you're cute. And my like initial response is just because like that's how I am. I was like, oh, thanks. I think I'm cute too.
So you just like had no idea that it was someone clearly hitting on you.
Yeah, well, I thought it was just because we had this type of humor that we had, right? So I just see the messages responding, never mind, ... And then so I was like, what's wrong? What did I do? She's like, I've been trying to hit on you for like the past couple weeks and you don't reciprocate anything. I'm like, you have?
Did you think she was cute?
I don't know. She was okay. She hits the mark. Okay, this is gonna be fucking sound terrible.
Because if she's like okay, like who cares? Okay. You know, I don't know.
I was like, okay, so I was like, so she hits the mark. So she's into metal, right? So that's the first thing, right? Metal music.
Everybody, if you're trying to get Jay to Bard a partner, please take notes right now. Take notes on what he's looking for. See if you can think of anybody.
So other than that was goth girl. So that's always a mark because majority of the people I also went around was like goth or metal heads. So that's where I'm from, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So suits the vibe, right? Also the whole thing about playing like World of Warcraft, but she was better at World of Warcraft than I was. She was actually a mythic raider too, right?
I mean, that sounds good. Or are you intimidated?
Yeah. So I was like, cool. She can carry me in dungeons. Here's the funny part about her. This is something I didn't know till later on. She was also a sugar mama. She was like younger than me by like 3 years.
What? And a sugar mama?
Yes, she prided in being sugar mama. She was going to like Irvine and everything. Okay.
Yeah, black and purple hair. That's a good combo.
No, she had black hair though.
Thank you, Mies, for the lurk.
Like I think it was like black and like brown highlight maybe. I don't know, remember like something like that.
Wait, 1 second. Yeah. Batman Bob says, I had a girl approach me in a parking lot to say she liked my hair. I said thank you and left. I realized 2 days later what she was doing. That sounds about right. And the Grim Adventures of Mandy and Bill and Mandy was great for making death sound Jamaican. Ooh, fellow troll. You know? Okay, sorry.
No, it's good. You gotta read your chat.
Coach says, hit me up. Wait, tell her to hit me up.
Well, you're gonna regret that when I tell you the end of the story, okay?
Okay.
So she's like, well, we spent all this time together and everything like that. I'm like, I thought we were just hanging out. Like, you know, we played World of Warcraft for 6 hours.
I play World of Warcraft I sprayed 40. That's such a long time. It's like, that's standard time to play this fucking stupid never-ending game.
we were talking about our exes. I thought we were both healing.
I talk about my exes to anyone who will listen, man. I'll talk my exes to my cat. Are you serious?
Yeah, so I'm just sitting here, and apparently that's how dense I am, right? So then she's like, well, do you even like me? I'm like, I've always thought you were cute. Yeah. It's like, and then I was just like, oh yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess we're talking. It was so awkward. I'm like, I guess we're talking now.
I mean, it sounds like you got kind of coerced into dating a whole human being. Like, did you? Yeah, it sounds like you didn't even like this person very much. What's happening?
Well, I mean, I wasn't looking for anything. That's the thing. I don't look for anything. Like, I'm so happy with just being myself. My ideal night is sitting like alone in my room, just listening to music and relaxing and like drinking like not whiskey or anything like that, but drinking like miso soup. Like that's my like
miso soup.
You know?
I need to learn to take myself out. I was at the Getty yesterday. I got drunk with some friends. We got too drunk at the Getty, which was very, very fun. But there was this woman who took herself out and she went over to see like the Van Gogh exhibit and then she like took herself out to dinner. I'm like, damn, I gotta learn to take myself out. I think that's something it makes me stressed. I don't like being alone in my thoughts. Don't make me do that. Jesus.
I buy books. I buy books and I read books. I will like, especially if it's raining, I will be so happy and content like being in my bed, like just reading a book while it's raining outside and like I have my heater on. That's fucking ideal for me, right? Especially if I'm out in nature, even better, right? So this is one of those situations. Maybe you're right. Maybe I did feel like coerced into like, you know, liking her.
How long were you? Huh? How long did this sort of go on?
This only lasted a month.
Yeah, but still, that's
we met in person.
Oh wait, you told me this. I think maybe you didn't.
No, I don't think I told you this.
Okay, let's find out.
So she's from Irvine, right?
Okay.
And she was very like she specialized.
Hi, Wes.
In she specialized as a English major, in like Old English.
Shifty and Jay, I need to learn to do that.
Which I didn't know, like Old English had its own like actual language.
Yeah, I've been taking myself
like
on this
language,
fucking game.
Whatever. You know, when I think of Old English, I think of people like, you know, like draw, just, you know, the literature, like letters, you know, like that.
Like
right?
Shakespeare, right? I don't really know much about Old English.
So we were talking, we actually met up and we hooked up and everything, right? And later on, after, you know, a few things happened, I found out, I guess from what she had told me, that I was like one of the first people she had been like that level of physicality with. And then when she told me about how she met her exes and other things, red flags popped up really, really quickly. First off, now this is for people who play WoW. So Jay, I want you to give your opinion on this specifically. She told me that she met most of her exes through online, right? Nothing weird with that. Now, nothing. A
lot of people, like gamers in here. Hi Zach, go to the forest and kill boars. I've already killed so many boars.
So she told me that she met her last ex-boyfriend on the WoW forums. And I'm like,
the forums? What? There's like a difference. That's like meeting someone off OkCupid versus like Craigslist. It's like not like kind one's kind of weird, one's like very weird. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, after COVID, online's a lot more common. But yeah, there's certain places.
This was before COVID, okay? This is like 2017.
But even post-COVID, there's certain online things that I think should still be bullied. So, like, you should still be frowned upon. Like the weightlifting forums, you know, like with like the UI from like 2006. Like, what are you doing? Why are you meeting people on there? That's so odd. What's happening?
In my mind, this is how it went out in my head when she said that to me, right? I even asked her, like, how does that work? Like, were you on the forums one day typing, I'm really
typing, exactly.
This patch is making my class dog shit. And then, like, some other
You were typing about the patch!
They nerfed my DPS by fucking 5%. This is stupid. Wait, you think this patch is bullshit and they nerfed your class? They did that to mine too. We should totally fuck. Like, that's the only thing that come into mind. I was like,
I'm so confused. You ask out women who take the same pre-workout. Yeah, this is like ASL stuff. But yeah, it's just like, this is old school stuff. Bodybuilding.com is what I'm thinking of. Plenty of Fish is the worst. Oh my god. It's always been the worst.
The other red flag was this, and this is probably gonna be the weirdest one. Your chat's gonna be like, what? Okay. I think it's personally fine that if you are talking with someone you potentially want to be in a date or go out with, if you want to knock out of the way, if you're the kind of people that want to knock away, it's like, are you interested, like, in, especially as you get older, like, because when you guys get into your 30s, everything, it's a different ball game, guys. So it's like, some people are like, well, do you want kids? No. Okay, well, it's probably not going to work out, right? Because one person wants kids, one person doesn't, right? It's
clock's a ticking, you know?
Yeah, clock's ticking, right? This is what she said to me. Well, I don't want to go through pregnancy, but don't worry. I have enough money to pay for a surrogate mother.
Rich people do that. That's honestly some like class shit. Like, doesn't that sound like some like monarchy shit?
I didn't know how to respond to that. Yeah. I was like, what? Wifer? That's base DVH.
I mean, it's very like, it's a very class thing. Like, it's becoming like this weird sort of caste system where like people do that. It's like, I don't want to mess up my body, so I'm gonna mess up someone poorer, you know? Like, it is a sort of like a thing. I don't know. It's kind of, there needs to be some sort of like Black Mirror, some sort of like episode about it, because it's very like, there's a lot of layers to like people doing that, you know?
Yeah. So after it was all said, we had some grand. She refused to let me treat her anywhere. She treated me out for dinner everywhere we went. She drove me everywhere I wanted to go. She did not let me buy anything on like this trip out to LA.
Zach, why would you refused. Zach explained surrogacy in like the most upsetting way possible. The mod deleted a VIP because it's so bad. It's so deserved. Sorry. Sorry, keep going.
So the next thing I know, Jay told me to hit me up. Okay, well, I'll if I ever run into her again. So after all said and done, right? We had a great time. We were hanging out. We were at an event. She told people already at the event I was her boyfriend.
Wait, how you guys had met one time in real life?
Huh?
You guys had hung out like one time IRL, or like?
This is one time. Yeah, This is all one weekend. There's one weekend. That's it.
And you guys are boyfriend, and you didn't know that.
No, she was telling people.
You want to hear? Wait. You want to hear how I found out? When I found out I had my first boyfriend, it was in grade 12, and it was like, was it grade 12 or grade 11? I think it was grade 12, and it was like a few months. It was like very small. I found out because he changed his status on Facebook to in a relationship. And I was like, unless he's seeing someone on the side, I guess I'm now in a relationship. So I asked him, and he said, yeah. That's how I found I was in my first relationship. Isn't that fucking crazy? And we broke up like 2 months later. What a waste of everyone's time.
Man,
I was Facebook official. It was one-sided Facebook official. It wasn't in a relationship with. It was just, he's in a relationship and he's only dating me apparently. So I guess that's me.
Well, it's like he's the only one that knows, not you apparently.
I mean, I accepted, but after the fact.
You just accepted, like someone just said like, hey, yeah, we're dating now. Like you didn't know. You're like, okay, why not?
I went up to him on my next date and I'm like, so it says you're in a relationship, and he sort of laughed nervously. I'm like, I assume that's me. I guess we're in a relationship. Like, what the
So like if someone comes up to you, like if this is gonna happen. So if someone runs into you to role play with you in World of Warcraft and like during the guild, like someone's like, Moat, you and me, we husband and wife now. You're just gonna be like next day on Twitter, I'm married, guys. It happened.
To the real person, not the RP.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I changed my status to it's complicated, that would have fucked with him so much. Oh, it's man.
I forgot about that. That was a thing. Yeah, it's complicated. It's so funny.
My favorite line is, if it's complicated, you are single. And I'm like, yep, that's it.
So, to finish off this thing, I was ready for this like to end over the weekend if that's what she wanted. I liked her. I genuinely did come to like her, right? But I was realistic. I was like, baby, this shit. She was like, I think we moved too fast. I'm like, I understand that. So it's like, maybe after this weekend we can chill or whatever. I'm like, hey, that's perfectly fine with me. And we have a room that has 2 beds, right? And I'm like, I'm getting ready to get out of the bed. I'm like, okay. She's like, no, you don't have to get out. We can still like, we can still, rest tonight together. The next morning, I get ready to leave, and I understand that we're probably just gonna be done, right? Like we're just like we're just gonna be chill. We're gonna be friends. Perfectly fine with that.
Yep.
You ever seen that movie Casablanca?
Like 400 years ago.
Okay.
There's a guy that plays the piano. There's like a plane and shit. It's black and white.
She offers to take me to the airport, right? So I don't have to take like a fucking taxi or a fucking Uber.
Which is
and
expensive.
out of Casablanca, I'm getting ready to walk in, and she's like, "Wait!" She runs to me, turns me around, kisses me. I'll come and visit you, you know, when I go up to the Chico area, whatever, right? And I was like, oh, okay. I guess she wants to complete this. It felt like something out of Casablanca with that kind of like chasing after you, then kiss before the airplane scene.
Wait.
So
How far away did she live from you?
8 hours.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, you have to really like the person for an 8-hour.
Yeah, but like also 8 hours, but it's a 1 hour flight, and like 8 hours is nothing on a drive for most people in California. What do you mean?
I mean, I would have to like the person quite a bit. That's like past San Francisco from in LA. Yeah, Zach's like, damn, 8 hours. Like, you're talking to someone when I was on my dating app in college, I would change it from miles to kilometers so they would be even closer than they physically could be had I set it to miles. So I think you're talking to the wrong human being.
Okay, well, I guess for me it's different because like I drive back and forth between like LA and where I live because LA is like 6-hour drive for me. And
That's
like
wild.
It's like nothing. I just like the drive. Plus, I'm like always listening to music or like audiobooks, so it's not like a thing, right? But it's like this. So I get off of the plane. The moment I get off the plane, I'm blocked on everything.
Wait. Once you're out of the plane to see her?
Yeah, I'm blocked on everything.
Once you arrive, you are in where she lives.
No. I left. Like once I like left, like to go back to my area. I was blocked on everything. She blocked me on Twitch, banned me on Twitch, everything, right? But here's the weird part, right? Here's where it gets crazy. She didn't leave my friend's Discord that with all my friends, like all my IRL friends. That she didn't even meet any of them, right? So I get there, I'm like, well, I guess she wants to be left alone. So I'm like, hey, you probably should just remove her then at this point.
Yeah.
Immediately after she gets removed from the Discord, she sends me this gigantic, "Are you and your friends talking shit about me? I bet all your friends are talking shit about me." I'm like, I wasn't talking shit. I just said I think it didn't work out and you wanted to be left alone. No, I know people are talking shit about me. And I'm like,
oh, this person's not okay. This isn't, it's complicated Discord status.
yeah. And then it turns out,
yeah,
one of the things that she would do is, I remember her mentioning, like, she was talking about one of her exes, and it came back to me. And she was like, I remember her talking about, like, one of her exes that she mentioned that, like, her ex, like, downgraded from her and everything. I'm like, how would she really know that? And I'm like, oh, wait. She still had her ex on her friends list. So she wanted to probably keep tabs on anything that I was doing.
Yeah.
That's so weird. But yeah.
Yeah, she sounds like, she doesn't sound like a very, okay person mentally. There's probably a lot that she needs to unpack on her own. Yeah. I'm sorry that happened. That's insane. That is just, it's insane.
Hey, you know what? I'll say, hey,
Zach says, but like, was she hot? Zach asking the real questions in chat.
It was, Zach, it was one of those very fun nights, That's all I can say.
That's all I'll say.
Fun night in Anaheim.
Fun night in Anaheim. Said most people who say that are like families with 3-year-olds in Disney, but yes, it's it's usually a lot more tame than that night.
Why do I feel like that's Winky or Jay Chilla that joined?
Wait, someone joined the. Oh, someone's here! Hey, who is it?
Huh?
Oh, we got McConnell. What's up, McConnell?
Oh, I thought it was somebody else because.
Oh, now you're excited.
Nah, I would have been excited at any of the times. It's nice to see you. You're on stream right now, McConnell. Say hi to everybody.
Oh, I don't want to be on stream.
Well, then
I don't consent.
Then you'll have. It's leveling 7.
Turn it
says.
Off. Turn it off, dude.
There's leveling 7 no streaming over there.
I gotta go then. I gotta go.
Okay. McConnell's the best VTuber.
You could have turned it off for McConnell.
Turned off my stream? Yeah. I haven't streamed I skipped a whole week.
But it's McConnell.
I've been sick all week. I think McConnell. I don't know too much about McConnell, but I've been told McConnell is amazing. Recently, but
You've been told only recently how great he is.
Listen, I'm barely on this. I'm trying. I'm such a filthy casual, man. I do look like an avatar. I'm
Airbender avatar or like the fucking like.
The blue people, like the James Cameron one, because the trolls. I'm trying to think what will get me to quit. I think what's gonna get me to quit is finding a job so I can do actual IRL, like finding a job IRL, and like being able to do that. But in the meantime, I don't have. Like, I need to find future employment and I need to focus on IRL stuff. So I think I'm in the WoW thing forever. I think I'm pretty committed for the next month or two, I think, you know?
Listen, just make WoW your job. It's fucking easy.
Ah, yes, so easy. A very not flooded market of WoW players who are been playing for 17 fucking years.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, there's people who've been playing it for 17 years, but you're in an awesome guild that people want to get into. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
true.
gotta get it.
And I think
roll
next death, which I hope will never happen, I really might consider doing the undead role play thing and talking to like Soda Poppin about it.
You probably could. I mean, I got told this confirmation from Vulps that
Yep.
I can make a different character, a different race on my alt in the next 2 to 3 days.
That'd be cool. Do a Leroy Jenkins? Yeah, if I ever get on Soda Poppin's raid, I'm Leroy Jenkins it. Fuck it. I'll never be invited back to any events, but what a way to go out, you know? What a way to burn out.
If you do that, they'll probably just watch you go away and aggro everything else while everybody else is running out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, my job is ending in the next few months, so I'm pretty confused how James Cameron did get sued for other people can sued for saying Avatar. I don't know. I mean, Avatar is more like a word, right? I feel like it might be too generic. I don't know. Getting into like dumb legal disputes. All right, I really have to go to the bathroom, so I am going to BRB. In the meantime, I'll unmute you so you can say something to chat if you want. You're unmuted, but you will remain unmuted, I suppose.
Okay.
Or you don't have to say anything also. Pause the game so don't die. I'm going to go in this hut. I'm going to sit in this hut and I'll be fine. All right, BRB.
Are you inside the hut?
Yeah, I'm in the hut. All right, I'm leaving. Bye-bye.
This stream was brought to you by Moat, going to the bathroom. So this is the time for you to go ahead and drop that follow button if you haven't done it yet already. You can support Moat Simulator for free by simply spending 2 seconds to hit that follow button. What can you be doing with that support? Well, you could be sitting there and waiting for the anticipation of, is she going to die on this character? Is she going to survive? Only one way to find out. Follow today. Did you guys know that you can go ahead and support your favorite streamer by subscribing with a Twitch Prime? That's right, Twitch Prime. Wait, how do you have one of those? Well, maybe you have Amazon Prime. And if you have an Amazon Prime, you can give that to one of your favorite streamers, who should totally be Moat Simulator. That's right. Oh, did I also mention that subscribing with Twitch Prime also helps increase your size? Of what? No one knows. The waist? Down below? Can't say. But you won't know until you find out. Subscribe today. Yeah, that's right. It will grow. Metaphorically. I'm sorry, guys. I'm playing on my like Nintendo Switch that I got, so I'm just like chilling right now, you know. Just trying to have a chill night. You know what? This is what Moat needs to do. Moat needs to just do a chill night stream with the boys, you know? I think that's what we all need, right? Whoa! My size tripled in length. I have an organ tumor now. Yeah, that's right, guys. We're taking over, guys. This is the boys' stream. No girls allowed. It's time to bust out the nachos, the Taco Bell, the Hot Pockets, and the Mountain Dew. Okay, you know what? Shit. Zach, that sounds fire actually right now. The police are coming? Fuck them. This is our turf, guys. Dude, I haven't had bun cake in so long. Yeah. Bad boys, what you want? What you gonna do? When Sharon John welcome for you. Fucking dude, I forgot they took that show off the air. Tell me what you gonna do. I don't think you actively seek out bun cake. It just shows up. Dude, that's like Denny's, right? It's like you never go out of your way to go to Denny's. You just kind of end up at Denny's. I think we can all agree to that, right? I think there's only a few places that are like that. Denny's is one of those places. Jack in the Box is one too. I don't think there's anybody out there that genuinely says, oh God, I love Jack in the Box over every other fast food place. Oh, dude. One of the last times I remember going into Denny's, my buddy was getting ready to go to the Air Force. So he was getting ready to go out for basic training. And he wanted to get drunk on his last night with everybody, all of our friends, right? So he got so drunk that we saran wrapped him to a tree, right? And it was funny because like, you know, like he was trying to break out of it. So eventually, you know, we cut him out and he's like, you guys, we should saran wrap me to the hood of the car. High up in a tree? Nah, he was on the ground. So then we saran wrapped him to the roof of our car. Well, his car. And he was like left in the garage for like, I think like maybe an hour. He volunteered as tribute to Denny's. Did you guys drive? One of our friends did. Don't worry, they were sober at the time. But our friend Steven was the one that drove around the neighborhood with him. And, you know, he was just like, look at me, guys. I'm a fucking car. I'm a fucking car. Vroom, vroom. He was so drunk. Yeah. Now, here's the best part. So, the Denny's was down the street from where he lived. So, we pull up into the Denny's. And the funniest part was, like, there was cops working at the Denny's, right? Sorry, not cops working at the Denny's. There were cops that are, like, eating at the Denny's, right? So they see my friend come in here. Well, he was, like, fucking gone. And they fucking, like, they were just, like, they looked at him. You know what I mean? Like, they knew what was going on, right? The cops knew what was going on. They looked at him, and they're just like, it is too fucking early. We are not dealing with this. We are eating. We are on lunch. You know what I mean? We live in a very small town where like the cops don't care about that kind of shit. Yeah, they just wanted their shift to end, dude. They didn't want to fucking deal with it. And then like we get him off. We cut him off with the fucking saran wrap. We finally go to the Denny's, and you see the cops looking at him, and they're just like shaking their head. Like I'm like, yeah, too much fucking paperwork, bro. That is exactly what it would have been. Too much fucking paperwork. What's up, Tulo?
Wagwan.
Why the fuck is everyone saying Wagwan? What the fuck does that even mean?
What's going on?
All right, I'm back. What have we been talking about?
We're talking about one of my friends being drunk and how we saran wrapped him to the roof of a car and then drove to Denny's. And the cops saw that, and they didn't even want to deal with it. They were like, "We don't want to fucking deal with it."
That's so great. Hey, Jay's here. Jay Tool, everyone.
Wagwan.
Wagwan, as they say. Lots of messaging. Okay, good. None of them are for me. A lot of penis things. Hi, sire. Okay, I guess I didn't really miss anything.
Yeah, I don't know why. Chat was just talking about their penises.
Weird. Chat, stop being weird. We have guests.
Yeah, I don't know. It was all that Zach guy.
Yeah, that sounds about right. She finished simulating the moat. Exactly. Wagwan, it's what's going on. All right, so here we go. All right, any tips? I'm currently level 6. I just keep doing the stupid bullshit again. I like this because I'm a big fan of platformers, right? Like one of the first games I played was, Super Mario on the NES, and I've played the same fucking 5 levels over and over and over again. So this sort of feels like that.
I played Super Mario on the NES.
People always say what I call the NES. I've called it the NES my whole life. Like, I'm a kid. I'm not changing it. That's how it is in my brain. I refuse to call it anything else. I think my family called it that.
You should be calling it the NES, or known as the Nintendo system. You would know that if you weren't such a plebeian.
Yeah, NES is way cooler. I'm making it happen. Jay gave you a tumor while you were gone. Jay, stop it.
No,
Don't give chat cancer.
It was a gift.
Life is hard enough, man. But yeah, what was I saying?
Life is hard too, and some people get hard about Saran wrap, but you don't see me talking about it.
True. But yeah, this is to me, if I just think of it as like I'm playing a platformer, or it's like, okay, I fucking died again, back to like 1-1, it honestly is less painful. Calling NES is normal? No, I've never heard anyone call it NES. Oh, so you can call it NES. Well, I'm calling it the NES. That's what it is. I'm making it happen. I think it sounds cool.
It's like, she's like, Chad, I'm making it a thing, Chad. You can't do anything about it.
Stop trying to make NES happen. NES is never gonna happen. That's why Nesba, she called herself that because of the NES. True facts.
Nesba.
That's the origin right there.
Seems legit.
OG Nintendo, nice.
That's funny.
What?
I don't know. I was asking you.
Oh, a funny story. I feel like I have a fair amount of good stories, but when someone asks, like, puts you on the spot, you can't come up with shit. I think that's just the way brains work, you know?
I've been thinking about that a lot lately.
Oh, wait, I have one.
Where, like, yeah, go ahead.
It's not really that funny, but it's, like, funny, like, wow, that's funny, you know?
Like tragedy funny, like comedy?
Not tragedy, just like, oh, that's fun. Wow, that's funny, you know? Wow, ha, ha. It's like that sort of level.
All right, make us laugh.
All right, so I went to school at UBC, University of British Columbia, shout out, in Vancouver, and they have a big film program there, and they... Yeah, that's not our team. But yeah, like we would, they have a pretty good like film program there. And so like I would help out on like sets and stuff, like student sets. And so they had like craft services, right? But they're students, they're pretty poor. So someone agreed to make these casseroles, like these big old, like, like those pasta, like, just those big tin trays. And they're just like, just go up to my tower. This is in like Marine Drive or whatever. Tower 4, room like 607, say, okay? So he's like, all right, Tower 4, 607. So he goes up, and I forget the guy's name, but his name wasn't like not like Bob or like Mike. It was like a kind of, I think it was almost like Clinton. I forget what it was, but it was something like, not everybody's named Clinton, you know what I mean? So they go up and they knock on the door, and someone answers, and they're just like, what? Hello? And they're like, oh, hey, like, we're looking for Clinton. It's like, well, I'm Clinton's roommate. And it's like, okay, well, we need to put these casseroles in for our film project today. And she's like, all right, fine. Like, he didn't tell me, but come in. And so, like, they would just, like, sit around this person's room putting casseroles in the oven, right? And they would do this for, like, 2 or 3 days, right? So on the 3rd or 4th day, They go to room 607 and they're just like, hey, you're friends with Clinton, right? And they're like, yeah. And it's like, he told you to do this? They're like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I talked to Clinton. He doesn't know you. And it's like Clinton's film, right? So it's like, that doesn't make sense. So apparently, this person went to room 607, Tower 4. The actual Clinton was 607, Tower 2, and just happened to have the same obscure name. So they were just putting it in like a random person's oven for like days. Isn't that crazy? Like, what are the, like, it wasn't like his name was Nate. It was like literally like an obscure name. And he would show up every day. And could you imagine that conversation being like, hey, like, I didn't know you're doing a film project. It's like, I'm not. It's like, well, why does these strangers keep coming and putting casseroles in our room? They're like, that'd be such a confusing conversation.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was like super obscure. It was like, yeah, like Clint. It was like something like, it was not like a Michael. It was like something like, yeah, I think it was like Colin. I don't know too many Collins. I'm pretty sure it was like Colin.
Here's the thing, I would totally have fucked around with that. I would be like, I fucking totally know. Even if I didn't know Clinton, I would be like, I totally know Clinton. I know that he wouldn't want this. He wouldn't want you putting the casserole in my fucking place. He told me to tell you, just take it back to your place. I would have totally fucked around like that.
Yeah, and then maybe they would have found the right tower at that point. You're trying to put it in a random person's ovens for days. You feel me? I feel like we're talking about the different things. Tower 2, I'm like, oh my God, I can't read any of your comments. All of these comments are ridiculous. But yeah, that is a story that I found quite humorous, especially because I was there when it happened, you know? Like, I was like, you won't believe what happened, you know? And like, you're on set and they tell you that shit.
So, question.
What?
Did you try any of the casserole?
I think I did. I think it was fine. It was like pasta, like with like, yeah, like tomato.
So it was only a fine
Milk pasta.
casserole. It wasn't like good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fine. I don't know. It's just like craft.
A little disappointing.
Poor craft services. It's like they're just trying to keep people alive. Like they just are forced to do it. I think so.
They are calories.
They were calories. Yep. So there you go. That's a story. We can keep coming up with random stories from our past that we find humorous. Tuna casseroles can be odd.
Wish I could make up stories from my past be humorous. They're all just sad stories. I find humorous.
You know, there's something to that too.
Jay was gonna
Gotta be able to find the humor in it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was working construction for a minute, and I was doing like those paint chip floors. If you've ever seen those, where it's kind of like looks like a mosaic almost.
Kind of.
Yeah, they'll be in like fancy showrooms or like rich people garages and shit like that. It's like speckled and epoxy floor or whatever.
I feel like I can like visualize it in my brain, you know?
Right. And so like, it was kind of hard work and stuff, and like a lot of lifting shit. You know, it's construction, right? Like a lot of moving parts, literally moving shit around and everything. And one day I was just so fucking tired, man. We had like some cardboard or whatever that we had laid out and everything to like, I don't know, like, I forget what we were using it for. It doesn't matter, but we just had it. And so that was laid out on the driveway. And I fucking just laid on top of that, fell asleep. The guys went out to lunch. The fucking owners came back, were like, hey, you okay? And I'm like, oh yeah, I swear, I'm tired. Blah blah blah. Like, it was good. That was like one of the best naps of my life though. I was just flat on my back, like vampire style, arms across my chest. Like, I feel like
the best naps are like I've heard when you're on like flat surfaces. Have we talked about this? I feel like I've talked about this with someone recently about how like they have those like I think it's a lot of like, it's like a Japanese thing to like have just like a bamboo like rolly thing, you know? And that's like what people sleep on. It has a real name. It's like Tanami or something. No, I'm just saying something. That was just racist. I'm just saying a word that sounds right. No, I'm gonna look this up. Now I'm gonna look this up.
Cartoon Network.
Watch it be nothing like this, and I'm just gonna delete my channel. Tatami. Ha, that's pretty close. Come on.
That's actually really close.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn. If it was nothing near that, I'd be like, I'm leaving, y'all. But yeah, I think there's something to sleeping on a hard surface. I don't get it, but, you know.
So, for the state of California, I used to be a conservationist.
Are you underwater all of a sudden? What happened to your mic?
I'm sweeping and mopping.
You're mopping?
Yeah, I'm sweeping and mopping right now.
Why do you have to sweep and mop are you sweeping and mopping in like a long dark tunnel?
No, I'm on my iPhone.
Okay. All right, sorry, keep going.
Anyways, so I used to work for the state of California. We were working on trails everywhere, and I would actually, we had these really like thick Carhartt like jackets. Like these things could survive like anything, I swear. They were super comfy. You could be out in the harsh rain, and these things would keep you warm, right? I used to fall asleep in like anywhere I would lay down with the stuff. I would fall asleep in the middle of the woods, like for like hours, and it'd be so fucking peaceful, dude. There's something just like laying, like these things were perfect. And at work sites, I'd fucking
Wait, you're talking about the jackets?
Yeah, I would just wear these jackets, these thick jackets from Carhartt whenever I go to work sites. And I'd fix up the surface, flatten it out right there in the dirt, and I'd lay down in them. Be perfect.
This is
Better for my back too.
as someone who's like narcoleptic, I can't even talk because I fall asleep on like hardwood, but I don't understand how like normies could fall asleep like that. You know what I mean? Like that just sounds like that sounds difficult. Yeah, out in the wood. No, out in the woods on like a jacket. You know.
No, because like the jacket's like that thick. It's like that cozy.
Oh, Shifty in chat agrees that they're like a blanket. I guess I haven't seen these jackets. Is it like a Canada Goose jacket kind of thing? Like those would be comfortable.
I don't know what a Canada Goose jacket would be. Is it like the fluffy ones?
Yeah, they're expensive. They're full of like
these
goose
are
down or
like,
some shit.
No, these are like super like rough, but they're comfy inside.
Okay.
So like they're like that you can wear them and they won't wear and tear. They will not wear and tear. But like they will keep you. They're well insulated. They keep you warm in the like the worst rain. I mean, I've been talking about pouring rain where we have my work pants are completely soaked, but my jacket is like warm. And I'd have two of these jackets sometimes with me, right? So if I need to like dry my pants over a fire, I would just have to put my legs in the other jacket to keep myself warm. If I didn't have my blanket with me,
Right.
because the blanket needed my tent.
Nice. Now I'm gonna get one of these jackets now. Not that nothing's ever cold down here though. I feel like. But for
Cold at
sleeping.
night, but I guess maybe not for you though.
I mean, it doesn't get to freezing, I think, in LA ever, right? I feel like when you have a chance of, like, death, I think that's when I'd be concerned. That's, like, my standards. Like, could I die from this temperature?
Yeah, like 0 C per. Yeah, I rarely do.
Yeah.
He's just, like, looking out, like, looks at the temperature today, Googles it. Will this kill me?
Yeah, I'm gonna Google that right now. Wait. What temperature kills you? There's no single temperature. Oh wait, I saw 44 and I thought that was Fahrenheit and it's like almost certainly fatal. I'm like, God damn it. But that's 44 degrees Celsius.
I can just picture you, like, looking at your thermometer, it says 44 degrees, you start panicking over it.
44 Fahrenheit. Wait, what is this? Shows all the hot stuff. What temperature kills you cold? I don't care about the hot temperature.
I mean, you can get
below
hypothermia.
35.
Yeah, so like.
Wait, that's
like
when your
below
body
30.
temperature goes below 35, though.
Yeah, so. Here's the thing, though,
32. 32.
You can still get like hypothermia.
Yeah. 32 is pretty low.
I mean, I'll tell you right now. Over here in NorCal,
Yeah, NorCal's colder for sure. Definitely colder.
Well, I'm in central NorCal area, whatever you want to call it. We hit like 50 degrees in the morning or afternoon the other day, and then at night it's been getting to like 35 to 40.
Yeah, apparently I just learned that could kill you. Unless if 35 or 34 is 0, then I guess I always knew that because
it's about 0, yeah.
Because I feel like in Canada I'd be like, I don't know, but I feel like in Canada I'd be like, that sucks.
Well, you ain't in Canada no more.
It's true.
It's like the desert gets real fucking cold at night, though. Like going to Joshua Tree and shit, like is real fucking cold. Like it's probably 0.
Yeah.
It's just that it's so dry that it's like you're not gonna no moisture. You're not gonna get snow.
Lena's so north. She's in Washington. That's the north. That's a very north part of California.
The northest.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? You live in Washington, North California.
Just north. Man Up Mate says you could die at room temperature, you dehydrate. True, we haven't considered all the ways you can die if the temperature is fine. That's true. We didn't consider that.
Well, welcome to Moat's.
You're never safe.
Yeah.
Welcome to Moat's new podcast. called
You're never
One Way to
safe.
Die.
Yeah. I came up with that name, by the way. That was me. I'm the original.
Yeah.
We saw it here first.
Exactly.
Get the
Oh,
exclusive.
I don't know where San Luis Obispo is.
San Luis Obispo? That's like near me.
That's where all the people go to party school.
Cool.
Wait, that's a party school area?
Isn't Slow?
Chico's like the party
It's
school.
that whole area. Yeah.
Hell, Chico's the party city.
Where's Chino? I remember Chino from the OC. A lot of things I know from California are what I've seen on the CW show, the OC, that came out in the mid 2000s.
It's not entirely inaccurate. Yeah.
I derive so much enjoyment of that as a
have been on
Canadian
the
kid.
run, driving in the sun.
Yes, da 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 da.
Number 1.
Exactly, da 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 da. It aged like I feel like it hasn't aged. Like it's not one of those things that like Gen Zers should watch.
You don't think I have
but
Phantom
I still
Planet on my liked playlist?
Yes, but I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm always gonna rewatch. There's some really redeemable parts. Incredible playlist. Adam Brody's hilarious. You know. Marissa was very iconic back in the day. Not the best actress, but like an iconic like 2000s it girl. I don't know. I think there's merit to this show. I stand up for this show.
Yeah, the it girl value, 100%.
Chino's the Inland Empire dad worked there. Interesting. Very cool.
I just remember that song being like in the DVD video for my last yearbook from high
Hell
school.
That sounds about right for that era. Also, what the other famous song from that show? It's like, what you say? That you only went well. Like, come on, that song would not be a thing without the OC. Like, when they Marissa shoots so and so's brother or some shit, and then like the Andy Samberg did like a whole like SNL web shorts video that has like a bazillion views. Yeah, like that song would not be a thing. Dear sister, dear something.
The Imogen Heap hide and seek song.
Yeah.
The one that Jason Derulo
Where were you? What the hell is going on?
You know what show I always did on MTV?
Has just begun to. Sorry, what?
The one show I always think, since we're talking about that era, the one show I always fucking hated on MTV was Laguna Beach.
Laguna Beach. Didn't that turn into The Hills?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, right?
I feel like The Hills
like,
is bigger
hey.
than Laguna. Is that true? I don't know.
It's like, no.
I think so.
Laguna Beach was bigger.
Well, yeah.
Dude, it's like this. It's like, hey, do you hate rich people? You're about to hate them a lot more.
Yep.
Honest, like, I live near Laguna. It's, yeah. Dude, fuck driving in Laguna. Fuck that shit.
Where is that? That's.
Never just go there. Like, have a plan.
I don't think I ever will,
No.
but I just don't know anything about it.
You know, I drove through Beverly Hills, and I got to stay at the Beverly Hilton, like it was last year, and
Bougie.
it was bougie, and I'll never forget my interaction with like these type of rich people for the first time. So they hosted Golden Globes over at that Hilton, and the reason I got a room at that Hilton is because my buddy, he worked there and he used his time so we could like stay there to go see Nightmare Before Christmas live in concert
Ooh, that's
in
fun.
Universal Studios. Oh yeah, it was amazing. So
That sounds awesome, actually.
It actually was amazing. It was the last performance of Oogie Boogie. the actor before he passed away.
Wow, that's
they
crazy.
Have the whole movie there. They have Danny Elfman doing the whole thing.
What?
The whole time.
Wait, he was there?
The movie. Yeah, Danny Elfman was there.
That's crazy.
I have all these photos from it. So they have the only person that wasn't there was Catherine O'Hara. Halsey was supposed to perform Sally's song, but they had a last minute change, so they got the understudy, which is fucking amazing to see for anyone who's in theater stuff. Seeing an understudy get to actually playing the main role of a song is actually a really cool thing. It's a rare thing sometimes.
Yeah.
To be there
Who
for
was?
this type of events.
Was it anyone known, or just someone who got the opportunity?
She wasn't known.
That's really cool.
She wasn't really known, but she's an amazing singer, and she was one of the singers the other songs, but she wasn't a big name. Well,
Little unknown lady named Rihanna.
Yeah.
And her name was Albert Einstein.
So, one of the funny experiences I had with her, right, was this. We were checking out, and I'm seeing all these super nice cars, checking out, right? And there's this guy who was his car's coming up, and he has this, what they called? The Porsche GT 911. Fucking beautiful car to see up close,
Hi,
right?
Panda. Yeah, I died a
I was like,
fucking
I love it.
end.
He's like,
It's
"Oh,
never
yeah,
gonna
this is
end.
one of my cars, and I have my son has the same car as me. I was thinking to myself, Jesus Christ, I hate this. His son has the same car as him. She was like, "Oh, where's your car?" I'm like, "Oh, it's coming up right now." And I have this really beat up 2002 or 2004 Toyota Camry.
Yeah, because that's a normal car to have.
Yeah.
What is going on over there, you know?
And what this guy says next, it lives in my mind all the time because I was laughing so hard. It's like, "Oh, where's your car?" I'm like, "Oh, that's mine. It's a 2004 Toyota Camry." And this guy looks at me dead ass and says, "Look at you. You're so vintage."
Ah! Yeah, that's what I was doing. This was a fashion choice.
Yeah.
Hi, Spartan.
I was like, you said I look fucking vintage with my fucking beat up fucking Toyota Camry. I'm like, you know what? If this helps me pass off as rich, I'll fucking roll with it.
That's so funny.
It is kind of.
Yeah, I thought you were just a hipster.
Yeah,
You don't even flinch at that kind of stuff.
What's funny is because my friend who was with us, he likes to be very bougie, so he dresses up super nice. Meanwhile, I'm just downstairs waiting in sweatpants, a black t-shirt, sunglasses, and everything. I just rolled out of bed. I guess we just looked like fucking hipsters to them.
Yes. There you go. That's how you pass it off.
Oh, cool. I make it to Hollywood. Does that mean I'm going to end up in an episode now of The Arrow?
Arrow, yes, that's true. For anyone who doesn't know, I was in season 2, episode 1 of Arrow, and who was it that found me? Zach55 or whatever actually found me, which is very difficult to do. Sorry, what's his name? Zach GG? Yeah.
That's Zach GG.
Honestly, I was very impressed. I was like, I'm gifting 5 subs to whoever can find me in season 2, episode 1 of unlisted, uncredited club goer number 7, and he found me. And I have completely different hair. It was forever ago. I was very impressed.
The way that you just ran away was just so magical.
I was so scared.
Really the fear in your eyes just so captivating.
It's true.
It really spoke to my soul.
I was in the background of a club and some guy comes in a gun and I'm very scared, chat. You should check it out. It's honestly, I don't know why I haven't started an IMDb page, honestly. I'm in LA, I have the credits, next is next is Hollywood, right? Absolutely.
I feel I just want to know, has there ever been a situation where you told the guy that and he just comes up to you and he's just like, "Oh my God, just the emotions you conveyed in that were just, it spoke to me."
No one has unironically said that because I'm in it for 0.4 seconds. No one has tried to. There are people who were genuinely impressed. Mr. Toby, season 2, episode 1. There were people "Oh, that's such a cool opportunity. That's awesome that you're in it. You're part of the Arrowverse. That's cool." Which I think that's cute. It's a cool thing to be in. But you can't, in good conscience, be "Wow, impeccable acting." I'm you can't see me. It's nonsense. It's a nonsense thing to say.
I'm not gonna lie. If it was like me in that position, if I didn't know you and I was like trying to talk to you that way,
Yeah,
like,
try and find
I would
me.
totally roll at that. I'd go roll with that. I'm like, just the way that the fear in your eyes was just so intense, and there's just that intensity like in your eyes. It just really made me feel connected with you.
Yeah.
In a way that I just can't explain properly, you know?
I feel like this would be a really good recipe for me to never talk to someone who talked to me again. I feel like you're so full of shit, buddy. I feel like this is actual nonsense. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm
Like,
okay,
people-
Spartan.
like,
I
people
died.
don't talk like that, right?
Yeah, people don't talk like that. I was just like, if you genuinely, I don't know if we'll get along, man. Because you might be too sincere for me if you genuinely believe that.
See, now on the real me is gonna look at that and be like, see that level of fear? I want to see that level of fear every time you go into a freaking cave in World of Warcraft. You should have that same exact feeling. Don't fucking go in there.
I'm part of the Marvel verse. I'm not part of the Marvel verse. That's the wrong one. Apparently, Arrowverse and DC. It's DC. Wait, is Arrow DC? Shit.
Arrow's DC.
Arrow's DC.
Arrow.
I've heard that Arrowverse and DCverse aren't the same or something. Like they're separate. So because I said I was in the Cverse and they're like, actually, some like nerd was like, actually, the Arrowverse is technically a separate thing in of itself, even though it's under the DC umbrella. I'm just like, all right, just keep me out of the DCverse. It's fine. It's fine.
You know,
Arrow is
yeah,
DC, but not in the DCU. Yeah, the chat's agreeing. Yeah.
But you know, I know.
Everyone's agreeing.
for that reason.
Yeah.
You know, you got your whole thing being part of the you know, the Arrowverse. I'm actually part of the World of Warcraft universe.
Yeah, you were in what was it again? The name's blanking me. The cool OTK thing.
No, that's OTK. It's Luke Collins.
Is Luke Goblins, was that not related to OTK?
I mean, it's
I
OTK,
thought that-
but it's not WoW related.
Oh, there's no WoW and I didn't watch Luke Goblins. I thought you were I thought that's what we were talking about.
No, I actually am part of the World of Warcraft universe.
Oh, wait, you have a character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that because we were just like, what's your greatest accomplishment? That's so fun.
Because like Panda's like got one too in the guild. Or sorry, Panda who's in the guild has a NPC. So does our guild leader. Chance has one too.
I'm just like Lady Gaga. Not part of the DC universe, just hanging out. Just a fan. We're running out of time for me to do terrible RP for 45 minutes. I don't know how long I want to do. I'm such a casual, man. I'm just like, I already want to give up. Like, it's been like 2 hours. Like, how do people do this? Where's this
You
fucking...
just kind of shut off your brain and kill the mobs.
Where's this fucking...
But yeah, I feel you.
I need the Makura thing, like the shell thing.
So that's from like
Cocaine.
The little
Is everyone on cocaine? Yeah, they're hard though. They're like hiding.
This game is like crack though. It keeps you up.
It's good because it's like, as someone who
Yeah.
gets tired easy, at least it's like I'm less tired while doing it, I suppose.
It's definitely more fun with friends and stuff too. Like,
Yeah, definitely. And like hanging out with people. Like,
right.
that's been really good. Come on, get out of here. Yes.
Like right now, I'm just mining copper for my little baby warrior.
Aw.
I was gonna level up a warrior, but I changed my mind.
Miz on Adderall after every death.
I kind of want to do it just to be able to tank and stuff like that. Like
Legally,
Hunter's
of
like
course.
super fun and it's my bread and butter, but like you can't really like form groups around a hunter. Like, you know, I can't just like be like, all right, guy, you know.
Is that the one with the little animal?
We need a tank.
Is that the one with the little animal boy, or?
Yeah, well, yeah. Technically it is an animal boy. I do have a Loki.
Yeah.
Loki's the name of my wolf.
Nice. I'm glad you're feeling better, Spartan.
I know for me, I mean, like, I think it's just a matter of, for me, I'm just having fun where I can. I'm making a big decision probably to like stay out of like tribute chess runs meetings anymore. So.
Oh yeah, what's going on? Everyone's yelling about shit or something.
It's just boring after a while.
I
Yeah,
keep
like,
missing it, and then I show
dude,
up
I
and it's
turned on
gone.
my stream today for it, and I just like, it's so boring. It's just me sitting there while everybody else talks, and it's just like it's so
Yeah.
bad for like me and my chat and stuff. Like,
And then
it's-
if you do talk,
like if you
like,
want to go watch it, just go like watching sodas. Like I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
at least you guys have like people having fun with like the role play and the trolls. And
yeah,
stuff.
the
'Cause
troll is good.
I feel like everyone is having like much more fun tribute chests than like the Tauren.
What's going on with the
I
Taurans?
feel what you mean.
They gotta get their shit together.
Well, it's just
Moo moo,
this weird
bitch, you
thing
know?
that People just
People in
Hey.
general take the items too seriously.
Ding,
and I think that's the good thing
7.
about the trolls is like we don't
Woo.
care.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's-
ding-a-ling-a-ling.
It's also a situation where too many chefs in one kitchen, not cooks. I always fucking say chefs.
Ah, do I not
many
have the
chefs in one
egg
kitchen.
quest? Damn it, I found eggs, but I don't even have the quest ding. Those are hard to find, whatever. It's fine.
That's my biggest, I would say, gripe about it.
Yeah, you can't play those by yourself. That's impressive, Lena. I feel like multiple people are now trying to find me in this episode. You're gonna be really disappointed. You're either not gonna find me or find me and be like, that was stupid.
Well, if you don't know J2 list, they said like if you don't already know, we can 2 days or whatever, 3 days, we can actually if we have like at the level, we can make an alt that'd be a different race.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. He was saying it's like limited thing, and I don't want to cause any problems. I'm not
totally,
gonna be like, oh hey,
I'm
can
totally
I?
Gonna...
Well, you're more like I'm a new guy. You know, I'm new to the scene a little bit.
That's irrelevant though, man. Like if you have a reason, if you give a good reason why you want to like for example, like hey, I would like to play like mage. I can't do that. Oh, in case you're playing troll, so it's like hey, I really want to play druid, but I can't because my race can't be that. They'll probably be like yeah, that's true, it's fine.
Lena is a great
you know,
name.
Like I will if I because I'm gonna tell them listen.
Oliver used to be based in a
I'm-
nightclub.
I've never
You're
played
rewatching.
mage. I'm playing a class. Never played Hunter before, so I'm playing that right now. But I've never played mage, so I want to go play mage. I can't be that as a Tauren. I just kind of want to have fun leveling and role playing, making content, whether it's through role RP and stuff like that. I'm still gonna love my other character. I will forego anything from the tribute chest if I can just play this in the guild. That's it. Because I've already seen, at least from like the Tauren, that it's just annoying to deal with.
Yeah, I miss the tribute
I feel
chest
you.
every week. I'll get the last like 10 minutes and I'll be like, well, at least someone saw that I was here, I suppose. You know, like attendance. I was trying to think of something, but I'm killing some Makrurka clackers or whatever. My
When
brain
you're
is
fighting
off.
Stuff in water, it's a good idea to like go just far down enough to like, you know, hit it and everything with a spell, and then like get up to the surface so you're not possibly drowning.
Yeah, that's some bullshit I'd do for
Because
sure.
you might brain fart.
Yeah, absolutely. And my brain is off. Yeah, these bombaclatin clackers drive me crazy. Unbelievable. Level 7. What a good level, you know? Several
yeah.
less than I used to be, but still something, I suppose. Is there
That's
any
the
other?
thing about hardcore WoW? It doesn't matter. Like everybody gets reset to level 1.
Is there any tips other than I just gotta keep fucking doing this? There's just no way to do this faster. Look for these stupid things.
Like for what in general? Like which are you looking for? Like the crab people?
Just trying to get levels
Yeah,
up.
just in general. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just I mean, follow the guide as best you can because it's routed pretty well. But
Yeah.
also don't get like too fucking anal where it's like I can't my guide because like it can figure itself out later too.
Yeah.
Like you can go like kind of on and off of it a bit.
Right now it's telling me to enter the coal car base. I might just give up on this and go to the coal car base.
Also, we need to get you a fucking wand. That's what we need.
I do have to get a wand. I have to message Vay. I put it in the troll trade Discord, but just no one responded, which is fair. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna send Vay a mail. It's Vay, not Vi, right? Wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Vay.
Okay.
I mean, we might be able to just get you one made here real quick.
How much cloth do I have? I have like none cloth. Perfect. That's excellent.
Time to try out my new bow.
Be a bright, get a wand. Yeah, I definitely need to get a wand. Definitely need to get a wand. Here, I'm gonna go send a message. Where's the nearest mail place? Is there a mail in
Razor Hill. It's like the middle of the.
All right, we going to Razor Hill. Any level 5 wand makers online. My friend, just friend, moat needs one. Excellent, Jay. Good, excellent message in the guild chat.
Just friend.
Thank you, Jay. That is very good of you to say. Okay. My caps lock is on. I'm fucking not changing it. I'm 2 high levels died to the elevator. That's my worst fucking nightmare. The elevator actually terrifies me. I get like fear like I'm actually gonna fall. Like it is like real fear that I'm like gonna fall off something. It's crazy. All right, I'm gonna send a message. My skill in defense is level 31. Excellent. It's one of my favorite things to improve on, I suppose. What's the furthest you've gotten? So I got to level 13 or 14? I think it was 13 and then I died. Which just sucks because that's where I died last time, too.
That's right. You guys have captchas, right?
Captchas?
Yeah.
I just got it. I don't understand what that is. Like, I just downloaded that or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know that you've taken a flight path yet.
I've taken like I've done a little trip to the undead on a little plane. Is that a flight path? Or is that something else?
It's kind of like one. That's like a, but yeah, no. This one's like a, it's like a medium travel. Like there's slow travel, that's walking. There's fast travel, that would be like teleporting. This is like, you get there in a couple of minutes.
Train to Busan. Okay. But yeah, so what's the deal? What the fuck did I have to download?
It's so anytime you take one of those flight path things, it's gonna make you answer a CAPTCHA.
Oh, just to make sure you're not like botting or something.
And slow. No, it's just to fuck with us, just because we lost last week in points.
Oh, we lost last week?
Yeah.
I thought we were doing well. What happened?
We got hamstrung hard.
Oh damn!
Like
this is what happens when I skip a
basically
week.
Soda wanted us to lose, like for content, right? Because like we'd been winning a whole bunch, so they
Yeah.
kind of gave the Torrens a bit of a boost, and they kind of hamstrung us a bit. I
mean,
forget exactly how it worked. It was something.
We're just too bomba-cladding OP, man. Everyone knows that, right?
Come on. Very irie.
Really don't want to be double teamed by a fucking Scorpid. Let's not have that happen.
Ayo?
Ayo?
Changing my name to Scorpid?
I'm also changing my name to Scorpid. Jay, where are you at? Jay the Bard. What are you doing?
I'm on a boat.
Is it going fast, man?
Yeah.
Do you have a nautical themed Pashmina Afghan?
A what?
I can't believe you actually knew what those fucking words were.
You're on a boat and you're going fast and you got a nautical themed Pashmina Afghan. That's all I remember.
What the hell is? Are you?
I'm on a.
Like,
I'm on a boat, bitch. Fucking Andy Samberg. Fucking Lonely Island.
I don't fucking listen to that shit.
Oh man, that was a very famous song. Oh, we lost someone at level 11. F. That's very sad.
Rocks died? No. Wait, Rocks was a troll?
Where the hell is this place taking me? Start collecting linen. Alright, I'm just skipping that. Level 9 rare. Okay. I don't care about that. Burn the attack plan on the ground. Alright. Should be able to do that, right? Should be high enough for that. Let's find the fuck out.
Yeah, just
So old. Got my flippy floppies.
Kill the horse dudes, and you should be good.
45 to die. Jesus. It's just such a special pain when you die, even when it's like something so stupid. I've never made it past level 13 and it still hurts, you know? Just I think every death hurts.
Yeah, and yeah. 100%. They always hurt.
Yeah.
Like, even if you try and take like the base thing of like, oh well, all that matters is that I had fun while I was playing it. It's like, well, fuck, dude, I could have had a lot more fun if that character just stayed alive, though.
Or if I was playing a different goddamn game. Hey, Scorpion, get out of here. Get out of here. You fuck. Oh, I don't have my fortitude thing. What is my fortitude thing? Increases stamina.
I'm looking forward to leveling up my new character.
Are you, so is your other one 60?
No, he's like 43.
Wait, what's the rule again?
You can if you have an alt that's like level, if you have like a 40 alt, you can then level up a new character.
Okay, cool.
I'm just like,
oh god damn it.
I just was like a little annoyed at like how people are acting on like our side. Like our meetings are just so like boring and like drama, like not even fun drama. It's just like
like people just bitching.
Yeah.
I hate that. It's just
Like,
like if you're gonna be dramatic, at least make it content.
Like I said, the people who are like getting upset about it, like
That's
are
big
people
brain
who are,
shit, Bob.
the rules have been set in stone from the beginning.
All I do is
where it's,
party.
like, whoever like is chosen by Soda that week or representing like the thing, they can choose to get.
Thank you, testing, don't nifty. Thank you so much.
It doesn't matter.
I appreciate the sub.
Keep
It
it
means
if
we're
they want.
4 away from a terrible
It's
roleplay.
being hated by everybody.
Thank you so much,
or
Nifty.
whatever.
Woo!
That's just how it is because it's supposed to be for content.
Thank you.
And I'm all for having it be fair. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for having it fair. But like getting mad at people and how they choose to like do it is like, it's just weird. Because like if you want to make fair, then make it fair across. You know, it's like, well, we're gonna say that we're people who are not here in the meeting can't roll on it. It's like, so we're gonna, we can't have someone roll for you while you're not here.
I don't know. There's just so
why
many
does it
people in everything that makes things serious. Like school clubs and shit. There's always someone who's just like angry that they like didn't get like treasure. And it's like, listen, in 5 years, like just think about it. In 5 years, will this matter? No. In 3 years, will this matter? No. Then just shut the fuck up about it. You know what I mean? So ridiculous.
I think it's like it's just. Well, the content is like a lot more funnier and stuff like that. The thing, if like comparison from like last year. I just missed that last year. It felt more like a family than it was a.
It seems like there's a lot more people this year.
Oh, there's definitely a lot more. There's like at least like 500 more people this year.
Why would they do that? I mean, I'm glad I'm in it, so I don't know if I would
think
have
it's
gotten in
just
it otherwise.
You never know with the amount of people that might leave and stuff like that. And the idea is like, the original idea, the original whole reason why I was doing this was because to prove a point was like, hey, we can clear this without like buying gold. How some people bought gold.
Yeah. People were
all this
cheating and
other
stuff.
And and stuff like that, whatever, right? Or all the world buffs and going in like partially geared in Zul'Gurub gear, which is a raid tier after this. So it was just like everything died. Like it wasn't as big of a deal as it would be. Now with a bunch more like new people, it's it's just kind of a weird place.
Yeah.
But there's already people who've kind of like. I guess feel that I understand people can find it hard to like try to socialize and interact with other people. It's understandable. But at some points I know where people feel like, oh man, I don't want to go over there because it feels too cliquey already. And that's already expected to happen. It's like the same thing that happens like anything. People always
I always get scared. Like when people are already close, it's like I don't want to like come in and jump in and like just like, hey guys.
Yeah.
It's like weird. Last OnlyFangs was bad according to the community because most streamers bought gold and rolled through content. Yeah, that's not fun to watch. I have to shout out myself. I gotta redeem. My name is Moat Simulator. I do spooky content, horror games, and witchy stuff. Right now I'm playing hardcore a lot. And I'm a OTK finalist for top streamer. Top 8. Let's go. Good job, me. Excellent.
Yeah.
Woo! You know when you say, like, I don't know, I'm being such a little bitch because I feel like I'm generally a pretty self-confident person, but like I don't know, I feel like I'm being like it's hard to feel this sort of stuff these days. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just I feel like a bitch complaining about it. It's like, oh, I don't feel confident when I often feel confident. You know, that's not like something to complain about. You know, I don't know.
No, it is because it's like you normally feel one way, but now you're feeling another. I feel like that's pretty normal to like be like, hey, what the fuck?
What? Yeah. Yeah. Some streamers also barely quested and mob tagged. Yeah, a lot of mob tagging last year.
Yeah, it was lame as hell. Like, I'm sorry for inventing mob tagging.
You invented it? Wow, that's honestly pretty impressive.
No, I'd say it, but it's like, it's a really old technique.
Yeah. Hey, Sebi's here! Sebi! Speaking of which, died again. I did.
Oh, is that Sebi?
Yeah, Sebi. Me and Sebi were supposed to hang out yesterday. This is Jay the Bard, by the way, and Jay Chilo. And I got hammered at the Getty. Sebi, I really wanted to hang out with you. I swear to God. We drank a bunch of wine in the Getty in the middle of nowhere. And you were right by, like, you were very close to, like, easily accessible to where I lived. I was just a dumbass. I was, Sebi says, fuck you, Jay. But yeah, Sebi,
you fucking grunk.
I'm sorry we didn't have time to hang out in person, but I'm so excited. Let's do a Discord call after, because I just want to, like, run down shit. Like, I feel like I haven't processed the top streamer competition at all, and I just need to talk to someone who was there, you know? Don't double team me. No, I don't want that. Bad. Jay the Fart. Nice. Got him. Stop hitting me with arrows.
We're fighting.
Sebi,
rap battle 2.0. Sebi.
You know so many people I know. They're always like, oh, I've been friends with Sebi for 14 years. Like Archie and shit. Like, how do you know so many people I'm close with? Like, from, like, different circles.
I know Sebi because we became friends during the Great WoW Exodus and the Final Fantasy Rise.
Yeah. Yeah, Sebi, also, I'm interested to know if you get sort of like, because you guys, hey Winky, you and T10 and Narav have like basically just like still been in the OTK top streamer thing. Like, I feel like you've still been grinding. I'm interested to see if you like find this sort of like crash when you get home, because like I like crashed hard, and I feel like if I was doing what you guys do, I'd still be like kind of like still in it, you know? And it's just like I'm in this weird state, man. I just want someone to commiserate with me. I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I? What's happening?
Do you want to hear a crazy story about Sebi?
Yes, of course I do. Yes.
He actually invented Australia.
Damn, that's so impressive. He also wrote the dictionary. That's true. It's actually so annoying how close Sebi would have been to me if I wasn't drunk in the Getty, which is like in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm such a dumbass. Like, I did not mean to get so drunk at a museum. It's so silly. Oh man. Arav crashed the second he hit a leg.
Like,
yeah.
Friend was talking about being at like Disneyland, and I'm like, motherfucker, like, why didn't you tell me? Like, I'm like right over there.
It's so hard though. I feel that. Like when I was like in Austin, I missed like I was supposed to hang out with like the Fangdom. I like was not able to do that. Like I literally we just went to the house and like went home. Like I stayed over at I hung out with my friend Sunny Brew, and then we like I did that, and then like I had to do the whole thing. So I get it. It's just like it doesn't, even if you're right by them, there's like things are crazy when that shit's happening.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
It just feels like you don't even have a second to yourself. So I didn't know. Did I know Jay was near Disneyland? Are you near Disneyland? I don't have any idea.
Maybe. Not me.
I don't have any idea about geography.
2 J's.
Okay.
My bad.
There are 2 J's here. That's true.
Sebi, I'm like, I told you. I even told you when you were like talking in my chat like a week and a half ago when you were gonna be in LA. I said, oh, if you go to Disneyland, let me know. I will drive.
Oh yeah, you
down.
went to Disneyland. Yeah, how was that stream? That sounds fun.
I even to Sebi, I even said I will get us a free hotel room and everything for everybody, because I have like the connections over there. And I was like, we can go to
whoa,
Disneyland.
Jay, can we go to Disneyland? Whoa, is this offer to anyone in the LA area?
Well, you got to cover your own Disneyland stuff, but yeah, I get the hotel stuff easily.
I heard rumors that there
me
was
and
like
Archie
downtown Disney or something.
Me and Archie have been trying to do a Disneyland stream forever, but we just like haven't got our shit together.
I'm the inspiration.
Sounds good,
for
Bashu.
Gaston? Or do you mean J2? Wait, which J? There's two J. You guys gotta be.
There's too many J's. Too many J's. Too many J's. Too many J's. Too many J's.
Gosh, it disturbs me to see you looking so down in the dumps.
I actually fucking love Gaston. That's one of my favorite Disney songs of all time. I don't know why it hits so hard. It's so good.
I identify with Gaston.
Do you? Why?
See, because here's the thing. It's because deep down, here's the thing that nobody knows is that Gaston is saying all these things to convince himself.
I think it's definitely like toxic masculinity.
Wait.
It's definitely like he's insecure in himself.
The song's not him telling himself that though. It's LaFou, whatever.
No,
But he's like in the.
Gaston is a
But he's in the shot, being like, "Look at me, look at my guns." Like he's there, you know.
Yeah, he's always he's like, that's his whole thing. He's like boastful and prideful, but like the secret is that he's trying to just convince himself.
Yeah, sorry, dog. Literally every
I
day was
feel that.
nonstop. Didn't have time to think. Yeah. I assume it was just like OTK streamer, like just continued when you guys went to LA and stuff. Like I'm sure it was just like that would took so much out of me. Like it's just like literally every second is like planned. It's crazy.
Nah, Savvy just doesn't want to admit that he hates me.
Wow, Sebi. What do you have to say about these allegations?
You know, OTK's top streamers could have been hanging out with their bard, but no, Sebi wanted to go, and he wanted to go be with Office Drummer, which Office Drummer is a lovely.
Oh,
person.
Office Drummer's so cool.
Yeah,
I need to. I was supposed. Office Drummer wanted me to collab with him, but now he's hanging out with Kai Cenat. I'm like, I don't know, man. He's too cool for me now.
No, he's a very down to earth person.
He's a really he's awesome. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I've been putting off so much shit.
I demand a formal apology. You must go and have a circus of 1,000 drop bears, and I want them to all do tricks in a giant apology for me. If you do not get this done by the end of the year, I will not accept your apology, and you and I will have war.
Absolutely.
You know, weirdly enough. Just
absolutely shifty.
I'm just kidding, Savvy.
On the drummer guy.
Yeah.
Like, I almost feel like the bigger people are, like the more confident and like self-actualized they are, and are like comfortable.
No,
but, like, the people that are still kind of like trying and hungry are the ones that are like the fucking assholes.
Have we had this conversation? Because this is like I feel like I've talked to one of this.
I don't think you have.
You talked to me about this because
I 100% agree. I 1,000% agree. Yeah.
So I'll just say this, like I'll tell you this, Juto. So in my experience in the WoW community, right, the very first person that was ever genuinely nice and welcoming to the community was fucking sweet from the get-go was Annie, right? Annie Fuchsia in our guild right now.
Yeah.
Annie is genuinely just a very sweet person. But all the people that tended to be like the most toxic of people to me were people who were like the mid-size, like in terms of like YouTube-wise, mid-size I should say, small to mid-size that were so hungry because they will step on anyone they can to just get the leg up. I had someone take advantage of my anxiety to goat me into doing a song for them.
Fuck's sake, man.
They even did it like when my mom was going through like a health issue, and I was like, I can't work on your guys' song. It's like, well, you don't wanna leave like the song to be unfinished. That's not like you, man. You wouldn't do that. They fucking did shit like that to me, to fucking make a song for them before. These fucking creators. I'm not gonna say their fucking name, but all these like smaller size, like mid-sized ones, can tend to be the most toxic.
Absolutely. Oh my god. Okay, before that, I want to talk about Bashu saying I've had to memorize every Disney song because your kids have that phase, and you increasingly say "Let's get down to business." Low key promotes toxic masculinity. So as a huge Mulan fan, I feel like it doesn't. Like it does and it doesn't, because like Mulan has to act like a dude, but also it's sort of like a wink and like a nod, because it's like, oh, I'll make a man out of you, but like she's a woman, so like she's never gonna be a man, you know what I mean? But then she's the one who ends up like doing really well.
I think the whole time doing
yeah, like the whole song is kind of like a wink. It's like, I'm gonna make a man out of you, and like that's how you're gonna do it. But it's like, no, she did it by being her, you know? I don't know. I like the song. I see that, but I feel like they were playing with it, you know? Jay is talking about me. Jay is talking about you, the mid-sized. No, I have believed this to my core. I believed this before streamers. Because I, like, you know, when I was in Vancouver, I wanted to, like, go in the film industry and blah, blah, blah. And, like, I've always talked about this. The people who are on the bottom of the ladder are sucking up to people, and they like cannot afford to be mean to people. And then the people at the top got there because they can talk to people, because they, like, genuinely like are likable, because they can like show up to set on time. The people in the middle are the people who, this isn't even like streaming, this is every industry. Like I remember I first learned about this in film, are some of us the cutthroat, are like just like the people who've kind of made it, because they're just like they feel like the power to shut on other people, but then they like still have that like insecurity. And I found that in streaming 100%. Jay's talking about me, Sevi says. Wow, Jay, what the fuck? What a call out. But yeah, I feel like by far, like, and there've been some exceptions, like every fucking kick streamer ever, but by far, I find the people who are the rudest, meanest, or like treated me the worst were like the mid-size. Absolutely. No, for sure. Definitely the most toxic people are in the mid-size, with some exceptions, obviously. Like there's some buck wild people at the top, but you know.
I'm a genuine believer that you can, you know, stay true to yourself and still find your way into the industry. Like, there are some people like who don't know, who obviously don't. I don't expect people to know me. I never expect people to know me. I never go anywhere ever thinking that. You know what I mean?
No one has ever recognized me ever. Someone recognized me when I was walking around on the WoW server. Someone was typing, it's like, weren't you that girl from Emeru's stream? I'm like, I'm getting recognized on OnlyFangs server. That was hilarious. But I never get I've never gotten recognized ever.
Well,
yeah.
I live in a small town, so like I don't want people to like recognize me even for that, right? Because it's like a super small town, right? But like I have like the way I met like people, how I got into like everything with where I'm at was I, you know, put some time into doing stuff with music wise, and I got an opportunity to showcase it. But even before that, like, even like after that, like it was something that only a few people care about. Like it's not like it's a big deal, like in terms of like to like the majority eyes, right? But like I met like Asman, you know, and I, you know, asked him for advice, and then I asked him to join like months later to join his guild, and then through Asman, I, you know,
wait, guild for
content.
Was this WoW?
For, retail WoW,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Retail WoW, and you know that was also known as like the streamer guild at the time, because it had like a bunch of like Nick was in there.
Okay.
You know, Trainwreck.
Back when he was not just in a car making women uncomfortable as a job.
But like, the thing is like this, right? So like, I have always been like, I'm me regardless. I will talk to you. I don't care what your size is as a creator. I don't care who you are. I'll talk to you the same way I talk to everybody. If I'm talking like upset, I talk upset to whoever it is. I'm not gonna fucking do that and shit like that. And
yeah.
I've kept this way, and I've been this way for years. And you know, one of the things I'll pride myself in. This is the one thing I don't like to brag about myself at all. This is the one thing I'll pride myself is that people in the industry know, hey, I don't fucking cause any problems. I don't get involved in any shit like that. But I'm always fucking real.
Yep.
And I'm thankful for that. So like, that's my biggest pride.
I have so much respect for people like so one of my best friends in the streaming circle is Innocent Elixir. We met because we were on a dating show on the John Zerka show. And we were trying to get Haz's love. Haz, who is now banned. Actually, they're all banned. Everyone's banned except me. We won the dating show, I guess. But we met on there, and she, you know, especially back then, it was like like OTK. Like I feel like some people kind of talk to me a little differently, not crazy, but definitely are more willing to talk to me now than they were back then, because I like just, you know, didn't have too much. But she has always been treated me the same because she just likes me as a person, and she's treated me the same, like the exact same steps, you know what I mean? Like even when it was like at the point where I was in Austin, I could help her like meet someone from OTK, which didn't work out, which I felt bad about, but like it's literally like no difference. I just have so much respect for people like that, you know.
So
biggest fan of Innocent Elixir. Biggest shout out.
Story with you. So I don't mean to like kind of make the mood a little low from up, but it has a good turn out for it. So early this year, my household went through the worst thing ever. My mom was having open heart surgery.
Oh my God, that's so hard.
And it was a scary thing for me. And I don't like asking for help at all. I never do. And you know, a lot of people have this mentality toward that's well, hey, you're friends with all these people who are fucking rich, man. Why don't you just ask them for money? It's like, dude, do you ask your best friend for money? Like when you're struggling? Like, no, you don't just go ask your friend for money. You don't do that kind of shit, right?
I mean, if you're in like dire straits, I think you should feel able to if it's your best friend, you know?
Well, I you know, it's one thing. If I'm friends with people, it's a whole thing. I'm like super close, right? Like super best friends or something like that, right? But I don't. So I took to Twitter because I didn't want to ask like them, and I said like, hey, I'm just putting out there. My mom's gonna be out of work, and I'm gonna be helping take care of my mom for a while. Things are rough. I was told, hey man, if you need help from us, just ask us. Like, you know, they knew I would never ask. So what did they do? They gave me a job they didn't need to hire me for.
Wow, that's so
and they
awesome.
paid me exactly what I was asking for in donations. And my family, my household, we were able to make it through the next rough months because of that. You know?
Holy shit! Wait, who was this?
Like that's how. This was OTK.
Wow.
Like that's how genuine they are. They knew I would never ask.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. OTK is known for probably good reasons as one of the more toxic streamer groups, but I feel like I don't know. Maybe I just don't know the other groups as much, but I feel like there's more realness in it than some. The other ones come across a little more like some of the other ones a little more fake. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just being biased because I'm
like
Team OTK.
People
but
in the org, or
like other orgs outside OTK. You know what I mean? Like other
yeah.
streamer ones. Like they don't seem as like real. I don't know. Maybe that's just me just being biased.
I've found a lot of people tend to be really chill. It's just like it just depends like how the, you know, I guess, you know, how you maybe come off with them too, because some people, so at like conventions, for example, when people go meet like their favorite voice actors, what happens? Oh my god, I love your work, oh my god. And like, you know, the mentality that they're gonna have towards you, oh, you're a fan, right?
Yeah.
I've gone to these conventions where I now get invited to go to them, and I talk to them like normal person, like, you know, especially if I meet them in like the green room or the hallway, and we start talking, because before they even know I'm like not a regular convention member, I'm actually there, you know, as a, you know, invited from the convention or whatever, right? And the next thing I know, we're like, hey, you know, we're all gonna go out for dinner tonight. You want to go with us? And like, you know, stuff like that. So sometimes you can make genuine connections with people. I'm not saying you're gonna become instant friends with everybody, right?
Yeah.
But like, I think it's just a matter of the mentality and how the way some people carry off themselves.
For sure.
You know, like if you go like to somebody and you're like a hardcore fan, you're going to be seen as a fan, right? You're going to be seen as a hardcore fan. Yeah, you know, if you try to go up maybe to someone and you try to go with, you know, more of a genuine mindset, like, oh, hey man, you know, I love some of your stuff, some of your videos, blah blah, and then you start like making your way to go and like interact with them outside of stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Awkwardness, you know, and you build a genuine like connection.
I totally understand that. I've been told that to do that numerous times, very explicitly, being in Hollywood, like meeting celebrities and stuff. I would like to note I am like such a fangirl that I just like can't a lot of the time. Like I know this is real advice, but I'm just like, come on. Like sometimes I'll see someone and I'll just be like, oh my god, and they'll just be like, you know what I mean? And then sometimes it's like, it ends up not being crazy. Like, I love Casey Tron. I feel like the first time I saw her, I was like, ah, you know, but then she's like friends with friends, and then you're partying, and she's like, okay, I have moved this person from fan to person that I will interact with like a person. But I'm definitely, there's a lot of people who I feel like when I saw NMP, when I saw Nick for the first time, I was like, there he is, and he was just like he was like, I don't know, he was like nervous to meet everyone.
I have a feeling you're like, there he is, and in his mind he hears you, he's like, oh yeah, here I am.
Yeah, exactly, that was sort of his reaction. So I understand the instructions, and I sometimes I follow them, but sometimes I'm just like, no, fuck it, I love this person, I'm gonna go wild. I'm like, I love your thing and blah blah blah, it was so funny when you did this, and like I'll for sure, I'm a big fangirl for sure.
You know,
it depends on the situation. Depends on the situation.
You know what? One thing I also find very toxic too
What?
is people who get extremely jealous and like they can't be happy for their friend's success.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's hard though. Because I've been in a school, like I was in a specific school system. I don't want to explain it too much because I might give stuff away. But like we only had a certain amount of slots. You know what I mean? And like, so you would like, your friends would get it and you'd feel so like, you'd be like, oh, I'm so glad you got it. But deep down you'd be like, damn, like that means like I'm not getting that spot. You know what I mean? Like it's like, I definitely try, but sometimes like it's hard, you know, in situations like that where it's like, I'm so happy for you, but it's like, I am fucked, you know? Like that, I struggle with that a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
So like for me, it's like this, right? So I'm not. So don't tell me if he's still in your chat because I don't want him to fucking. I want to pretend he's probably not there right now. So I'll use Sebi as a prime example, right?
I mean, Sebi's definitely still here.
don't tell me.
There he is. That was me. I was just like.
Don't fucking tell me what he says.
Okay. I won't read it.
Ego.
I might read it. I might read it.
Okay, you can read it. Just don't read it to me.
I might read it by accident because I'm like Ron Burgundy. Like I've read like really offensive shit. I've read it some really offensive. Like my mods have had to talk to me.
His name though. If you read his message, can you just say it's someone else's name?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So let me talk about Sebi. So Sebi was somebody in the Final Fantasy 14 community at the time that I met, and we met actually in the funniest way, right? We were both being featured in clips, right?
Okay.
And
clips where?
My community, like there was a channel that was like highlighting all these new people coming into the scene.
YouTube?
And putting all their reactions. Yeah, on YouTube.
Okay.
It was in Fashionista, right? Now they're just a YouTube channel, a VTuber channel. But they definitely had brought a lot of attention to newer people in the Final Fantasy community. So Sebi did this thing where he was doing like a rap thing, and you know, since I did music too, people were like, "Oh, you should do a diss rap toward him," and I did a diss rap, and he responded back, and then we kept going back, and it was funny because people would
when was this?
It was like 2021.
I love all this lore. I'm learning all the J Sebi lore.
So then through that, we were having a good time. We became friends with that. But let me just say this: Sebi, being on like Top Streamer, I was so happy for him because seeing like my friend like go and achieve all these things and doing all these things and having those opportunities, that makes me feel genuinely happy. Because he deserves it. You know what I mean? He's a genuinely nice guy. He's a very fucking talented person. Sebi, if you I swear to fucking God, if you ever fucking tell me that I said this in my own fucking chat, I will fucking ban you. But he's a genuinely good guy. He's always been a good guy to me. He's always stopping by all his friends' channels. He's trying to be supportive of everybody he can, and he does a great job with his fucking community. Yeah. So I was happy for him to do that. And the same, I'll even say the same thing with you. When I found you through this, and I sit there and I'll talk with other people who work on this, like, hey Jay, what did you think of this? How we did this version, quote unquote, of Elevated, now called Top Streamer, and I give my opinion, right? And I'll be like, okay, this is the people I think who stood out. I loved your shit because you did the horror video, especially with the way that you did those horror scenes to scare the shit out of Nick. That shit made me laugh for fucking days, right? So it's like, y'all deserve to be in the finals, as you guys did. And seeing all of you guys get in there made me very happy to see that.
Oh my god, I still have to clip so much
Sebi,
stuff.
Before you said anything, I just want to say now, fuck you, Sebi. If you say anything fucking nice or fucking funny or whatever, fuck you. I love you, buddy, but fuck you. Also, hi, Molly. All right.
Sebi, I need some tips on because
so that you can't use it against me.
Sure. It might be on YouTube though. Sebi, I need help to figure out how to, because I still have so much shit to clip from the Top Streamer. I've clipped like none of it. There's like me haunting people on the cams. Like I just like haven't gotten around to it. I'm thinking of literally hiring an editor, not because I can't edit, but just because I'm so anxious and lazy. Not lazy, but like I just get anxious when it comes to editing stuff. I also hate editing my own voice. I like editing other people's stuff. I don't like editing myself, you know? I'm just like, ugh, cringe. And then I have to like edit. It hurts as I'm editing it. I don't know if anyone has this. I'm missing a lot of messages. I'm so sorry. Let's see. A boomer lady recognized Sebi from your karaoke stream. She said I was a nice young man because I defended a singer that chat was making fun of. You are a nice young man. Yes, Volsky. Okay, wait 1 second. My best friends are only ones I would ask for help from, but I always give a timeline for when I'll get back to them, and I know I'll help them too. Yeah. My dad died from pancreatic cancer this year and I didn't leave his side. I get you, brother. I'm really sorry to hear that, Shifty. Damn, that's tough. I only have one extremely close friend that has the means to help me out with what I need is money, so that kind of narrows down the pool of people. Yeah, like, I think it's like a mix of, like, being... I think it's a mix of, like, both knowing who you're close with to reach out with and also who has the means. Like, I have friends who are really close with, but I'd never ask for money because they're, like, always struggling, you know? So you always have to keep that in mind. It's like, who are you close with and who also, like, it wouldn't put them through stuff, too. Pro tip, go through each individual challenges, remember the funny moments, find and timestamp them. I know, I don't want to. I gotta do it. Your cousin Ed's the Discovery Channel, but loves comedy, might be able to help. I mean, I have, like, a couple people that I might do it, but I would be interested in talking to them. It's so lame that I just like, can't just do it myself. Like, I can. Like, it's literally like fucking, what is it called? Like, CapCut? Like, it's easy shit. It's just like, I just don't have, I just get anxious. It's not that I don't even have the time. I just get anxious editing myself. I don't know. Does no one else have this? Is this just me being crazy?
No, I feel what you mean.
Yeah.
I think about that a lot, and my reason like kind of might be different, but it'll be like all these different kind of like little wow moments or like a little funny thing or something, and I don't know. Like I end up just not going
I just
back
never,
and flipping it.
yeah, I never get around to it.
But, like the people that like are a little like, and I know this is, I don't know, this might. It's just like shit, dude. The people that are like big that have like chats and stuff that just like clip all their shit kind of like for them, you know, just by virtue of numbers, right?
I need that. Also, I need to like tell chat to do that, but also then I won't look at my fucking clips. God damn it. Right?
Yeah. I bet there's still better ways to do that. I think that me saying that's even cope. There's probably stream setups and keybinds and things to clip shit better.
There's ways to look up, for example, like for whoever was like watching at the time, like if there's something going on that you did something and you're like, oh my god, this happened, like, oh my god, blah 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 blah, I need to fucking clip that, or your chat, or some people in your chat reacting, and it's based on like your like current viewership. So if something happens like that's crazy, react content or their chat's reacting, it's a spot where you know to go and look for a clip. Because it's something that like the chat reacted to, like in a major scene, right?
I know that there's also like a marker. I gotta do that. Is markers on mine? Yeah, no. But there's like a bot thing that I've seen people do. It sucks going through an 8-hour VOD trying to find 1 10-second clip, right? And then like half the time, if it doesn't hit the algorithm, like 7 people watch it, and I'm just like, sick. What a great, what a great use of my time, you know?
Here's the other thing too. You gotta look
That's
at.
funny. It's funny.
This is what I say.
When did you fall off a cliff? Sorry.
Oh, it's an FF14.
Oh, okay.
So like the biggest thing here, what you have to look at, like this is where the benefits. You talk about like the big streamers and stuff like that, have people doing stuff. That's why I think stuff like RP is very important to have with the guild.
Yeah.
Because if you have an interaction, like I've had interactions with people, like people I've known obviously for a while too. But I've never like done content with them. So like Savix, for example, right? Savix is like doing like RP with this character with whoever's RPing like with him, right? So he'll be like an old man. He's Mudvix of the Mud Hut clan, and he has like his viewers have their own guild. So we never have to worry about trying to find people because he always has people ready, right? But me interacting with him, me going and doing the dungeon with him and role playing with him, his editor is going to record all that stuff, or his editor is going to take all that stuff down. And guess what? There's going to be clips of it. And guess what happens after that? People come to my channel and they're like, oh my god, I loved your interaction with Savix, man. Like, the shit made me fucking laugh. Or that shit was stupid, you know, whatever, like that, right? So, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can benefit from that kind of thing, right?
I'm not even sure my proximity chat is working.
Yeah, make sure it's working. Or, like, I had interaction finally that was a natural one with pirate software with Thor, right? And, you know, I was just fishing, and, you know, he came by, and he joined me fishing, and I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to give this, like, speech about, like, a life lesson in fishing, right? And that's what I did, right? And what was funny about it is that you know, people like were like, oh my god, I love this. I love this like role play, whatever. It's so like, you know, comfy, cozy. And next thing I know, it's like, you know, there's over like 600 followers, new followers to the channel because of the RP, right? So take advantage of the RP. Take advantage of like being able to have like moments like that, because they're gonna benefit you in the long run. If you can't afford an editor right now, utilize the fact of doing role play. Fucking amazing way to fucking do it, you know?
Yeah.
Did you
I
do
think
the
that's
role
kinda why I've been
play?
a little anxious lately too, though, because like a lot of that, like, it hasn't worked out for me that way.
It's, I obviously haven't watched like how you interacted with that. I just know everybody generally has, you know, chill time when you're in Discord. Everybody always chill with you. Like, that's why I said there's different ways of approaching it, because like I know some people can also be intimidated too. I'm not saying you are, right? But some people can be intimidated because, for example, like Tyler One, private example, right? His community is very much like unhinged, you know? Like if I'm doing like RP stuff, right? And like for example, when I gave a speech, you have a good amount of people who are watching that. They're like calling me cringe, or they'll say stuff like, oh, we all know who like the virgin is, ha ha ha, whatever, in comments or something along those lines. And then you have the other half of it that might be like, oh shit, this is actually cool. But then he says, oh, you know what? He gets involved with it. You know, I say, everybody moo! And he's like, moo! Yeah, that's my fucking bard! Then his chat fucking changes up their mentality very quickly, right? Like, oh my fucking god, that was fucking awesome, blah, 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 blah. So you just have to know how to, like, play an audience.
Right. Pirate Software is a masterclass on how to make Twitch go viral. Oh, I thought you said has, because I was looking like... I was trying to look up his masterclass, but he is himself. Putting hotkeys when a funny moment's happen with timestamps. I'm so bad at this shit. For YouTube views, it's better to make stuff specially for the platform and use it as an archive. Interesting.
Yes, but you can do that through stream. So you can plan out your stream. You can use Twitch to record your YouTube videos. That's literally the Ludwig method.
Oh, yeah. Because I think I'm
So
simulcasting
Ludwig,
right now. Actually, is my simulcast off? It usually is on, but maybe it's not on right now.
Ludwig, when he first came onto the scene, I started, like, I did a couple of things with him when he was like 200-300 CCV, and I remember him telling me, because you got to understand the meta at the time was basically just, and still kind of is for a lot of people, is like just go live and just stay live as long as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And he was like, so I had like a sponsorship deal for him or something like that, and they wanted like 8 hours. They wanted to pay for a full day, like 8 hours streaming. For most streamers, they were just like, hell yeah, like I'd love to get like 6 to 8 hours in on a sponsor. It was a good amount, you know.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I only do 4 hours maximum. And I remember thinking to myself, this dude's never gonna fucking make it if he will only stream for 4 hours. That's ridiculous. I remember
that's me. Running away! I'm running away! Oh, there's too many of them. Oh god. No, there's not 3! Guys, this might be the end. Wait, Hearthstone.
No.
Wait, how do I Hearthstone?
Pull back towards to them. Put a shield on yourself.
No! No! Why are there 3 of them?
Just keep running. Don't run.
Don't hit him. Don't hit them. Don't hit them.
Oh my god! Help! Someone's trying to help. Help them. Take them. Kill them, please. Ah! I'm not dying at level 7. I'm not dying. Shut up!
You're fine.
You're fine.
I hate it here. I hate this game. Why do I keep playing this?
Don't chill. Don't forget your buttons, and don't run with your full
Is Zach here just to make fun of me? Is that Zach? Did you just join just to laugh at me?
No, I was talking, dude. I was talking earlier about fucking Ludwig.
Oh god. Oh man.
Hilarious though.
That is cool about Ludwig.
No, that was pretty good. I'm glad you made it out.
Can someone clip that at least? See, that's good. That's a clip, right? I don't know. Just fucking hate it here. I fucking hate it here.
Yeah.
You're level 7?
I died again! I died again!
These level of meltdowns at level 7.
It's because I don't
There's
want...
no
Zach, I've heard you too.
No, not at level 7.
Oh, wait, I'm putting
I'm
you.
more of like a level 15 meltdown guy. Okay.
Hey, you might have some more pride.
How do
I'm
I?
17.
I'm putting? If you're talking, I'm putting you in the. I'm putting you in my title. What's your? Zach GG? Is that it?
Yes. ZACH.
Zach GG. I kind of want to immediately mention the DJ thing, and then I realized that you don't want me to. So.
You know what's funny?
Wait, what? The DJ thing? What's the DJ thing?
The certain unalived rodent that would bully you.
Oh.
You're an
I don't
unalive
care.
rodent that would bully you.
I don't care.
Deadmau5 called him, what did you call him, for months? They used to play games together. A famed, I would just like to say, famed international sensation, like critically acclaimed DJ, Deadmau5, for months called you on what? What did he call you on what game? PUBG?
Yeah, it was PUBG.
And what did he call you?
He used to call me Taint of Wrath.
Wait, that's where your name came from last year?
Yes. yeah, that was me.
Wait, so that's where it came from. Oh my god.
Critically acclaimed, famed international DJ used to call you Taint of Wrath.
Alright, dude. Okay, dude. Alright. No, listen. He got pissy. He got pissy because I asked him. He got pissy because I asked him if he really named himself after a dead mouse that he found, because my friend was like, oh my god, you're playing with dead mouse, ask him
So
this
your friend was
question.
just fucking
Alright.
with you, basically.
I was like, all right, friend that I've known, like I used to be
he
his
was
roommate. Like,
he
we
was
grew up
fucking.
together, so I was like, I'll ask
Shouldn't you
him.
have known he was just fucking with you?
He was not fucking with me. He was not fucking with me. He had really read that online or some shit.
But it's
and I
not
was
true,
like, all
right?
Yeah, I'll ask. I have no idea. I have no idea this day, because as soon as I asked him, he fucking hated me from that day forward.
This is such
He
a
would
good
still
story.
play video games with me, but he would barely talk to me, and he always referred to me as Taint or Taint of Wrath, because my name was Day of Wrath, and so he started calling me Taint of Wrath.
Wow, beautiful.
And
Apparently,
so
wait, did you
if
play with Dojo and Joel?
Dojo?
Dojo and Joel, Mash Stars is
No,
asking.
I
Do
used
you know
to
Mash
play
Stars?
with Joel is Deadmau5's first name. So
Oh.
if someone's saying that, no, it wasn't Dojo. I used to play with Soltech and Joel,
Okay.
and Joel was like a really big fan of Soltech back in the day.
Can't say I was
And
big on the
Soltech was like-
PUBG watching community or playing. I've never played
Soltech was
PUBG
like a
actually.
Soltech was a pretty big PUBG player back in the day.
Nice.
Fairly large, not like, I don't know.
What's he doing now?
I think he's streaming on Kick now. He's got a family, a couple of kids. I still stay in contact with him, visit him when I can. He's a good dude.
Nice.
He's still pretty damn good at video games. Still streams.
Nice. Kick is a wild place. I honestly can't believe Kick is still going, if I'm being honest. I really was banking on it going out like a year ago.
Oh no, they're growing. They're taking
Yeah.
a pretty good market share.
They might buy. No, someone said that. I'm just parroting shit. I mean, Amazon. Amazon does.
Well,
Amazon's not gonna like. Amazon doesn't want it. Someone's gonna buy Twitch, man. Amazon's been trying to get rid of this shit for years. His nightclub in Vancouver is fun as he always says it is. Who? Is this Deadmau5's club? I didn't know Deadmau5 had a club in Vancouver. Wait, what's Deadmau5's club in Vancouver? What?
oh, I don't fucking know, dude.
What? I used to go clubbing in Vancouver. Did I go to this club? Is it a new club? I don't remember.
How
Excellent.
did you not know? It was named the Mouse House.
The mouse. I feel like
You
that's like.
didn't realize.
I feel like that's trademarked or some shit. I feel like you're not allowed
The
to.
Mouse House would be like a male strip club.
Why
I
mouse?
You know, like when you're in a Speedo, it looks like you got like a mouse stuffed in there.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, don't be fooled. A wise woman once told me, never trust a bulge. Some dudes are all balls.
What? So that's an objectively hilarious sentence. Club 33 Vancouver.
Sorry, I went
pretty
for the
accurate.
burrito.
You're making a Disney reference, the Mouse House. Okay, so no one knows this club in Vancouver.
So, I had a buddy who just sent me a text message watching the stream, and he said, "Wait, that's the Taint Man?"
Wait, no, he knows you? Wait, are you serious? He does not recognize him.
My buddy watched Deadmau5's stream.
No fucking way. What a small goddamn world. Are you serious? This is the Taint Man. The Taint Man is here.
Is that what he referred to you as?
The Taint Man.
I mean, his chat didn't refer to me as that, but fucking Mizkip. I told this story on Mizkip's stream one time, and that was a mistake. That was the biggest mistake ever. So I can't run away from it anymore.
Okay.
But he was like, I love Deadmau5, and it was like a meme between me, Jimmy, and Bryce. Like, I just hated Deadmau5. So I just fucking immediately went into my meme. I don't actually hate Deadmau5, but he called me Taint, so I hate him, you know? It's like just one of those things. You know, just,
I mean, to call someone Taint multiple times is...
Yeah, I mean, the dude's a fucking dick, but he's like
Yeah.
super talented, and he's not he's not like my best friend or anything, so it's like, I don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, he's got an ego, but he's like, I don't know, it's hard when you're that fucking talented. It's like, I guess,
It's hard to not have an
you
ego, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to not have like at least somewhat of an ego. He's like, you gotta understand, I've done music my whole life. Like my dad was a producer, audio engineer. Like I grew up in studios, you know, and like I feel like I have an ear for
Hi, Watcher.
for like understanding people who understand music, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
At like a high level, because I just was around that type of people, even though I'm not like super good at it or anything like that. And Deadmau5 is a really, really good producer. Like really fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
So
Can I tell you something that might make you feel better?
what?
So just so you know, just for context, I've only ever listened to like rock and metal for like the past couple years. Rock, metal, jazz, and like the only thing that when it came to like synth music or like that, I never got into dubstep. I never liked dubstep.
Oh, I love dubstep.
But I love
Had
like
a big
that,
dub
right?
phase.
So, I only heard about who Deadmau5 was like in the past like 2 years.
Interesting.
Oh wow.
I just thought he was a streamer. I didn't know he did music.
Wait, did you know him from like the PUBG stuff?
No, I didn't know. My friend knows. I
Oh,
didn't
cool.
watch PUBG shit.
Listen
it
to
kinda goes
Strobe,
to
Chosen
show.
coworkers change their
PUBG
lives.
meta
Strobe
was
slaps.
Huge. PUBG meta was massive, bro.
PUBG was like the first meta, wasn't it? No, maybe not the first, but like
I
one of the
think-
first major ones.
But it kind of goes to show, right, that like most of these people, especially like in this kind of
Thanks, Flowers.
industry, aren't like actually famous. They're just well known in their circles.
I think that's the best kind of fame, though,
Well-
to like be niche famous and then not like stopped on the street all the
That's
time.
actually.
I think that's the
super
ideal.
True. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it depends.
honestly.
I'm not trying to like toot my own horn or anything, but like I was just on YouTube and like at the height of our like YouTube stuff, like I was getting recognized like once to 2 times a week, like going outside, and I'm not even like I'm not even like anywhere close to someone. Like I've gone outside and like hung out with big content creators, and it's every single time I go outside.
With when you're
like-
hanging out with them.
Yeah, like, you know, one of my good friends is like Crispy Concords, for instance, who's like a big YouTuber. I have never gone outside in public with him without him getting recognized, ever.
Wild.
That's never happened. So
I guess like
It might depend where you're living too, because you live in like
kind of like I say Brad Pitt. Everybody does Brad Pitt.
Well,
like
yeah,
you just
definitely,
said
but that's
the
like-
one person. I don't know who they are, respectfully.
right, absolutely, and that's totally fine. But what I mean is like, are we comparing them to like the S tier celebrities that like are household names across the entire world?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of like my right.
Your metric of like what fame is, because then like, dude, there are politicians who are less like, there are world leaders who are less.
I think there's a good way.
Reddit.
I think there's another good way of looking at it, right?
No, yeah.
I'll use WoW community as an example, right? Because WoW is actually really interesting. So in the World of Warcraft community, right? There's literally thousands of channels. There's thousands and thousands of channels, right?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people in that mid range of like 100 to like 500. I'll say like about 100 people to about.
That's not great news, Mash Stars.
I don't know any of them. I don't know a good majority of them. They're probably arena people. They might be who are not part of a team. They might be Mythic Plus people. I don't know them. They don't know me, right? But like, there's a lot of people that know me, for example, from like the WoW music, because there's only 2 people in the WoW scene that are doing music still, like that do specifically WoW theme stuff. It's me and Charm, and that's it, right? So I don't average what these guys average, but I have more of a, reputation, right? Like, that's just the way of looking at it, because it varies in different areas, right?
No, yeah, I feel you. And like, I think that's what I mean. It's like the difference. There almost needs to be like a different word for it, because there's like famous, which in my mind is like worldwide known, and then there's like this well-known kind of in your sphere sort of thing, like a lot of these streamers are.
Yeah, Master says he got like
world-known streamers.
He got like recognized a bunch when he was like at 300 and stuff. Like, I feel like there's something about being in Austin too. Like, I feel like maybe where I'm at, I'm in more like kind of traditional media area, and I feel like a lot of people don't really know much about the streamer place. But like, I feel like Austin, like there's people who like understand. So it might depend like the city you're in too,
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean like Texas
and like the area.
Texas, New York, and California are going to have like your largest audiences for most content creators, just in general.
Dang,
because,
bitches.
There's just so many more there's so many more people like chunked together in a smaller space, so you have a larger chance of running into somebody who does know who you are. Whereas if you go to like fucking Nebraska, like, even if 10% of their population knows who you are, that's only like 100 people.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
yeah, I feel that.
If that makes sense. I
think too. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Oh, I was just saying if that makes sense,
Yeah.
Actually, give me
this was
2
when
seconds.
Masters was in Oregon. I think it was College Town. No one favors. That's still really cool though.
In Oregon? I used to live in Oregon.
That's dope. Oh wait, let me read a couple of these.
Give me 2 seconds. I need to fucking fly somewhere, and this shit is pissing me off.
No worries.
I'm a troll, so I have to do this stupid CAPTCHA thing, dude.
All of you are trolls.
I've been getting better at it.
My only
I
lasting
was too.
one second. My only lasting memory of Deadmau5 is talking to this really hot girl at Coachella, and we were in a set, so we really want to see, and she was like, I really want to see Deadmau5 5. Incredible. The idea is not be famous at all, have $1 billion, buy a newspaper through a shell company so no one knows who you are, and be able to pull a bunch of strings behind the scenes. That sounds like you want to take over the world, Bushu. That's not really my idea. I don't know what my goals are. The pockets thing is also a big part of it. Twitch is only starting to make mainstream known, but YouTube has been around longer. You made it to level 8. Yeah!
Yeah.
Here, you don't stop streaming in Discord. All right, let me see it.
Oh, it's Zach GG, yeah.
I follow you.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Hold on, let me mute everything because it's gonna be so fucking hard to do this.
What is the CAPTCHA thing we have to do? I don't want to be the shiesty. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. Time is at 10:30.
I would legit rage quit.
Rage quit of what?
I would rage quit if I had to do that with Flight Masters. I would probably just travel everywhere.
Oh my god, dude, that shit was so fucking. That shit's so annoying.
I don't understand. What is this? So what is this CAPTCHA?
It's like, wait, are you troll?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta download it and install it.
I think I did. I did download it. I just don't understand.
When you use a flight path, it's gonna say, like, when you like go onto a website, You know when you go onto a website and it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, type in these letters like XPY or whatever.
Yeah.
CAPTCHA. It's like that, but it's said verbally.
What?
In slow motion by like
Oh
a text
my
speech.
god.
It's like TXYPV 2 meters 394.
Oh my god.
And you're like, wait, what?
I'm lucky I'm too fucking low a level to fucking do this. I don't think I have to travel anywhere soon, do I?
Dude, what the fuck is the 2 meters thing?
2 meters.
It will just randomly say like 4 meters, and it means 4M.
4M.
Yeah,
What is?
it's like
What is 4M?
4 meters.
it's just trying to speak out like all the shit. But it's weird because sometimes it'll
so
say
annoying.
something like meters, kind of like Oscar Mike for like OM.
Oh, okay. Because it's not actually meters, right?
No, yeah. Like trust, you'll start. It's weird. I've gotten the hang of this shit like real fucking quick. Like you start like your brain.
We just
don't
have
know
another.
what
It's
it
just
is,
another fucking dumb, grindy bullshit thing that we have to fucking do and remember now. So we're just gonna add that to the list. All right, I'm gonna ask Vi or Vay for another fucking. Oh my god, they just did it.
What?
Shh. To look at the mail, I have to type a captcha now.
Mm-hmm.
It's incorrect. Okay, one more time.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to mute shit.
What the fuck was that? The fuck was that? That was so stupid. Hello, Mon. I can't believe this, but I bomba clatting died again, Mon. Could you please
you died again?
spare me a wand? No, I'm talking to Vay because I have to ask her for a wand. I am sorry for the inconvenience. I hope the voodoo doesn't get you. Mon.
That sounds like a threat.
Not
That's-
like no, like, maybe we wouldn't want some
hope your
voodoo to
plane
get
doesn't
you, would
burn
you?
crash.
Do you want me to do you want me to help you with a better letter?
Not sent it. Next time, I suppose. Next time, yes, but I already sent it this time. The captchas
your own
are
touch.
we're getting punished because we got last place, so they're making us do these dumb captchas.
Every time we have to, use a mailbox, or
Oh my god,
or every time we try to fly on a flight path.
that's so fucking stupid. Masters, are you ever thinking of going back to content again? And it is pain. Wait 1 second. I gotta grab some. Sorry, I gotta grab some water. So I'll BRB. I'll be right back. See you. You should bash stars. Okay. 1 second.
Dude, that new that new episode of the Dune show is out. Spent
I haven't
all
checked any
day,
of that out.
all fucking day on this game and got 1 level. I've been streaming for 11 hours today.
Only?
Pretty gnarly.
But yeah, I only
Bro,
got
come on.
1 fucking level because of the amount of shit that I did today, bro. Actually ridiculous. The guild meeting took like 2 hours. Then after that, it was like the fucking whatchamacallit meeting, the race meeting. And then after that, was like finally went out to like start questing. Then a bunch of people were like, hey, well, we need people for RFK. So then I went and did, or not RFK, Black BRD. So then I was like, okay, I'll go do BRD, but I'm level 32, so I got barely any experience in the entire fucking. It was just like a giant waste of time for me experience wise. Then right after I got a BRD, a bunch of people were like, hey, I want to do SFK or fuck RFK. And I'm like, okay. So then we decided to, I got Penta, I got a bunch of people on board with it. We start doing RFK, or we get ready to go do RFK. Cedu's like, he's going to come and do it with us. But then Cedu was like, I don't want to get in Discord. And none of us had done RFK before. So then Penta was like, well, I'm not going to go into the dungeon if he's not going to get in call, because I'm too afraid of dying. And honestly, I kind of felt the same way. So then Cedu was like, fuck it, I'm out. So then we had to wait to find another person. Then it took an hour and a half there. So I fucking waited for RFK for like 4 hours. I could have like leveled like 10 fucking levels. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
frustrating.
Such an exaggeration, but
no, I feel you though. It's a bit frustrating. I wonder why Cedu's been so anti-Discord, because that was the same thing with Bean the other night.
Yeah, and then Bean died.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's how Bean died, right?
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, it's I mean, it's not the 100% reason, but it's a contributing factor.
Well,
I think
I don't know. Yeah,
the thing is, it's like this, right? Some people probably just don't want to be in there because, again, there are some people that will hop in. They're not even like in the dungeon, but they're just trying to like interact, right? Which shouldn't necessarily be an issue, but just sometimes some people just might say some like, you might not understand like how like to talk with people like properly in that stream setting, is the only best way I can put it. So they don't want to have
I feel what you mean.
Because like last year, sorry, good.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, I get it. Like, and that's totally okay. I'm not like mad at Cedu or anything like that. It's just more along the lines of like, I also don't think that he should be frustrated with us for not wanting to do it with him.
No, yeah, if that's the case, then he needs to fucking just get the fuck. I'll just fucking say it. You just get the fuck over it. Like,
yeah,
hey, you don't want to fucking be in Discord. You fuck it. It's like whatever. They don't fucking want to do it. Like, get the fuck over it.
I mean,
people that want to do it.
I know that he's like a really, really good player, but I'm almost more scared of really good players than I am really bad players.
All the sweats are dying.
Yeah, I'm serious, because they're not careful, dude. They think they're like trying to still min-max everything, even though like it's in hardcore. And it's like, they're impatient. They want shit to go really quickly. And I understand that, but like, I'm brand new, bro. Like, let me fucking be bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're going with there, right? Like, my philosophy is like this with it. It's like this. There's a certain way to play it. There was like like I saw, like, I'm not gonna say who it was, but when the death of Stardako yesterday, there was somebody in the group who was like, "Oh, these guys are sweating it. They're just trying to rush into it." It's like, bro, there's a lot of things you do. Like, why are you not saying anything? Like, you could say something. You could say to them, "Hey, guys, I don't feel comfortable with y'all pulling like this." Like, I will tell people flat out, listen, if shit goes sour, I am dipping out. I will fucking hearth out. I will not try to fucking fight. If I think you're gonna fucking cause us to die because you don't want to fucking listen, I'm just gonna leave. It's that simple. You want to be mad at me? Be the fucking mad at me. I don't give a shit.
And you know what the crazy thing is, actually, now I think about it, is that we accidentally overpulled in that fucking dungeon. And if the person hadn't been in call with us to tell us what to do, me and Penta, we're in the back. We fucking dipped, bro. We were out of there. Like, we could have left them to die, but the other person was able to say like, hey, don't worry about it. Like, don't freak out. Here's what we were going to do. We have a mage here. We have this. We could do this thing. Like, just, don't come back and take aggro, but do this thing. And it was like, okay, dope. Like, I can do that, like that type of stuff is like, those are the critical moments where I don't care how fucking fast you type. I don't care how much game knowledge you have. I don't care about any of that shit. If you're not able to communicate to me like verbally in that moment, like and be able to be calm in that moment, I'm not going to be calm because I'm the fucking new person. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
unfortunate.
definitely try to
people,
be that too. Like I feel what you mean, so that's good to hear.
Yeah, it is important. At the end of the day, it is important. Like everyone's going to panic, and like that. I don't know. That's just how the game is.
Oh,
Like
100%.
like the new people are going to fucking panic, bro.
So let's take a look at this in perspective, right? So let's use the dungeon with Miz as an example, right? Right?
Yeah.
So Miz has played this game for years, right? He's played this game for years. I've played this game for years, right? But people can make mistakes.
Yeah.
And obviously he's not a sweat. He's not like a crazy sweat. He's also playing a class he's not used to playing. He's always playing Druid, right?
Yeah.
Anyways. Sorry, I was in a dungeon. I was in a dungeon things.
No, you're.
Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, what was I saying? I've had to brain fart for a moment because I don't know what was going on in the game. Oh, it's talking about Miz, right? Okay, so people can make mistakes, and you always want someone to be calm-headed with you in a dungeon like that. Because I stayed calm because nothing, and I was able to get out alive. If everybody else, we had one calm person to keep everybody else calm and talk it out, everybody would have came out alive. There's some people who panicked during that fucking thing and like just went crazy. So like I get what you're saying. Like it's important to have someone to be in there who knows the game, but can also keep calm, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a total brain fart because I was doing something in game and my fucking.
No, you're good. You're good.
None.
Hold on a second.
Like I'm very quiet when I'm like hyper focused or something like that, and I'm chill or whatever. Or in the case of like that night, I was really fucking high as hell. But people shouldn't get mad at you if you don't want to be in a group with them because they don't want to get in call.
And like for the sweats wanting to go fast and do all that stuff, like I get there's like efficiency and like there is some safety in speed, like not getting caught like in a bad patrol or something like that. But for the most part, just like taking it slow, smelling the roses, like really, I mean, like take full advantage of like the fact that like we're all here together and shit. I know I'm Mr. the friends we made along the way, but like that's real, like that is like the thing with all this. I feel like that should be like the goal. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, I mean, do I want to turn me streaming into a fucking career? Probably not. You know what I mean? Like, unless, like, I don't know. I just randomly found something that I like super enjoyed and I started growing off of it or something like that. But I just have too many other things that are like my attention is divided to.
I feel company.
I really enjoy meeting people, though.
It's all good.
You're good.
Sorry, yeah, I had to take a call and then take a giant dump, so yeah.
Oh, you're good, dude.
It's mainly the call. How are you?
What? Sometimes you gotta do it,
Yeah.
If you were a real fucking gamer, you would have taken a dump while you fucking made the call.
True.
Min-max that shit, dude.
Exactly.
Why is it echoing?
Should it be?
The bathroom?
No, I'm not.
No, it just.
Anyway,
True WoW player would have fucking taken a dump and still playing WoW. For a laptop. Bathroom.
From the laptop? Yes.
I've done that for fucking Star Wars. I used to do that. I would like fucking. I was in the middle of a fucking raid. I'd have to fucking bring like a laptop to the fucking bathroom.
Amazing. You're
I
not hardcore unless you live hardcore.
Steam Link. I was using Steam Link for a while, and you can like have Steam on your phone or whatever, so then you can play WoW on your phone. It can be a little rough, but you can like fish.
There you go. That's all you need,
Yep.
The gamer bucket, Jesus. That was so funny that like Mizkif and them did like the redo of like the WoW, the like South Park WoW episode.
Didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I feel like they should have, but maybe they're just too old school. I don't know. South Park people are pretty old now, right? How old are they?
Yeah, I don't know, but I'd imagine, yeah.
I might have to head out pretty soon. I gotta work tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
made
about to leave too.
I've made some progress. Level 8.
It's some.
Yeah. I don't understand how people do this faster. Oh my god.
It'll like the wand and all that kind of crap is definitely gonna help.
Yeah, the wand's gonna be good.
So today I took a break after the meeting because like I said, the whole fucking thing went to hell. I mean, I got something out of it, so I don't care. But I promised that some of my viewers I'd go make a character on Season of Discovery. In 1 hour, we're already at level fucking 15, dude. That thing is so fucking different.
Oh yeah, it's gnarly.
That's crazy.
Well, like increase the XP, faster kills, and yada yada.
Yeah, it's like I'll be fucking level. I'll be at max level by probably end of the week. Because I want to fucking try out like Max Ramus on that.
Don't worry, Panda. We just in this. We in this. It's just fucking walking simulator. This is so ridiculous. Like it's just silently this whole dirt road. It's ridiculous.
There's a lot of people who don't want to play this game because of the amount of walking that you have to do.
I mean, it's just the grind is ridiculous. Now what the fuck do I do? Maybe I'll just try and go back to the fucking egg shit. This is just how it was. We're living the real life, you know?
Is this the real life?
Is it just fantasy? Exactly. Priest is really slow. How do you go? I mean, I don't want to go faster and then die though too, you know?
Remember, if you're not first, you're last.
True.
Wand and always be killing while you're ever like moving to shit if you can. But like that's
Moat. I can tell you the next time I'm planning to be down there in LA area.
You can or can't?
I can.
Oh, nice. Let's do it.
So the plan is to go during one.
How the fuck are you gonna go to that nasty ass city?
I'm not going to Austin.
Oh, nice. Got him.
I'm going to go to more specifically. I'm going to Anaheim. No, we want to go celebrate the. We want to go to Disneyland for the Star Wars event.
When is that?
May the 4th.
Oh, makes sense.
nice.
Yeah, I'm saving up money so I can fucking stay in the Pixar hotel.
Nice. That'll be really good.
Yeah.
May the 4th be with you and also with you.
Well, I can't say also with you since you already fucking said it, but okay.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
You know, I'm angry now. But somehow I think there's a way I can blame this on Zach.
I think that where there's a will, there's a way.
What level are you now, Zach? Did Zach just die?
He's deafened. I hope he didn't die.
Nah, he's doing the male captcha.
It's so annoying. Jesus Christ.
He didn't even hear the insults. I'm kind of sad now. Man, that's disappointing.
Thank you, Walnut Cast, for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Yeah, man. I'm still here. I think this is purgatory. Died at 58? Shit, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Very not Irie.
40 check. That's so frustrating. I'm so sorry. I feel like at 58, I would just like sit and kill like scorpions in the corner and just be like, I'm not moving. I'm so sorry to hear that.
That is a thing that people go through, definitely. You'll sit there, you'll look at your character's dead body, and then go look at your character, and then just kill scorpions for the next 30 minutes. That same scorpion respawning over and over again, and then you eventually, like, you want to quit and give up.
But then it's just the power of friendship keeps you going. Exactly what I did, pretty much. I'm so sorry, Walnut. That's so frustrating.
Oh, did he fucking finally unmute and deafen?
Zach, what's up?
Yep, I finally muted Devin. Sorry, I was trying to get that fucking thing again.
Yeah, we're trying to say something to you, and it's very important.
Sorry, what was it? What were you saying to me?
No, it's too late now.
What?
Yeah, it's too late. You missed it.
Well,
It's
guess
one
it
of
wasn't
the
that
things
important.
It's one of the things you had to like be there, you know, for the moment.
Yeah, I guess it just wasn't that important. That's why.
Okay, I see how it is. So now you're saying I'm not important.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, if it's something that you can't even remember to tell me after, you know, 1 minute of being away, it's probably
It was
not
more
that
than
important.
1 minute, by the way. It was more than 1 minute.
Yeah, it's probably just not that important.
You took like 3 minutes on that captcha. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's probably not that important.
You know who wouldn't take 3 minutes on that captcha? J2 Low.
Probably, yeah, probably. Probably has got better
He would have
ears than me.
autofilled that. Had it done. Autofill.
Yeah, well, 8 and 8, and that's what it sounds like.
That's actually pretty accurate, I think.
Fucking A, man. These things are fucking stupid, dude. I thought I was gonna be able to do it like no fucking problem.
Like captchas, I've done those before. There's not a big deal. Oh no, it's.
Oh, it's very annoying. Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking awful. Okay. I think we're Gucci, guys.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to pack it up. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I think we're Gucci.
Woo! Alrighty, I'm gonna hang up and then I'm gonna say bye to stream.
We're
Okay.
up. Always good hanging out with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
you
great
as
to
well.
talk to you all. I really had fun. All right, see you later.
Nah, yeah,
Take it
like
easy.
this
Bye.
is the shit I enjoy about it all.
Right?
Same, dude.
All right, take care, everybody. Talk to you later.
Give you up.
Later.
Later.
Bye. Thank you so much, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired all of a sudden. I'm gonna raid someone. And, yeah, and then I'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully. I feel pretty much better. So we're doing good there. But yeah, let's see who's up. Who's live. I think Jay probably will be, right? Oh, shit. Let's see. Let's see here. I hate the new... Wait. I appreciate Bandit. Yeah, I don't stream much. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up a bit after I find a job, which I'm going to have to find soon. But before then, we will just be chilling. Let's see. Who's here? We got... Let's raid Danny O'Scan. Big Danny O'Scan fan. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Okay. Have a great time and see you soon. Take care of yourself, okay? All right. Take care. Talk to you later. See you.